Texas line. I ain't got much, but I'm damn proud of this double wide off in the pines. I'll do whatever it takes, I'll go to my grave, protecting me and mine. So you better understand, if you step on my land, I'll leave you where you lie, let the wolves cry. I ain't got much, but I'm damn proud of this double wide off in the pines.
Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Got a little intro thing. I borrowed a video. So enjoy the Independence Day video.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
It is just, and this be our motto: in God we trust. Do you believe in miracles? Yes!
Hell yeah. Man. So, there's a few people here. What's up, Brian? G. Monana, Echo, Mr. William. Alrighty. Well, yesterday I did the thing. And apparently the missus, she totally digs it. So, but you know, some of that stuff kept getting on my nerves. So, it was time to change that shit up. So, ta-da! I shaved. So, I was hoping to get this video together. I'm trying to do this little intro because I want to try to start bringing you some news and some different stuff like that. Just kind of talk about some important stuff and keep it simple, stupid. So what y'all been up to? Did y'all have a good 4th of July last night? Did y'all pop fireworks last night? Y'all going to do it tonight? We've been popping fireworks for the past few days. And yes, sir, Brian. It is. Hey, what's up, Matt? Yeah, it's been a minute. I hadn't been really going live too much, in a while. I was letting some things affect me too much, and so I don't know. So anybody that's missed it, you might notice that there's no mods very much. I talked about that the last time. I was just making some minor changes. Let's see, let me do this. So I can do this and then this. Hey, Ronnie. Your chain used to be cool. I know. Man, I got to tell you, see, I've gone most of all my life with no facial hair but a little goatee. Matter of fact, my goatee never got too long that I couldn't just roll it up and tuck it inside a mask because I was always a respirator, an SCBA, some kind of mask of some sort. So I've never really had no hair on my face since I was a kid. Hell, I was 17 years old. I joined the Army. So I had to stay clean shaven. So it's just been that way. And man, I got to tell you, this past year, as that shit was getting longer on the sides at night, that'd be a trip. It's like I had somebody's head underneath my face. It's like, man, all this hair poking me in the eye and shit. And I was sitting here yesterday and I was doing this. I was going, this shit is just starting to kind of drive me nuts. And she goes, do what you want to do. So I did that. And all of a sudden she's like, oh my God, I love that so much more. So I just figured, plus I think she got a kick out of it because now she could probably braid this. She was trying to braid the other, but with the sides so long, it was funny. Oh, what was that show? Lord of the Rings, I think it was. Yeah, it was The Hobbit. I can't remember if it was The Hobbit or if it was the Lord of the Rings, but it's when Bilbo has all the dwarfs come in his little house. And there's the one dude who has all the hair sticking out to the sides. I brushed mine out like that, and we were laughing about that because I look like that. Hopefully y'all had a good 4th of July. There was something, what's that called? Oh, Washington State. I'm going to say it's House Bill 5599. They're trying to, that's that state law to where if a kid runs away, and goes to one of these shelters, then all of a sudden the parent has no access to him anymore. And it's like, yeah, cray. Yeah, and I don't know, just figuring this stuff out. But I figure I'm gonna get with a couple people, try to make me a little intro video. What's up, Amy? There you go. Happy Cluckin Freedom Day. Hillbilly Homesteader. There you are. I wasn't sure if you were awake. Well, I tell you what. Man, that's one thing. I wish at the meetup I had gotten more numbers. I say that. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was just talking about that. The missus liked it. I just told her last night, I was going, man, this stuff, I ain't used to having all this hair on my face. Stuff was getting crazy. Plus, I didn't want Hillbilly to feel left out, so I figured I'd meet him halfway. So now I have a little baby face and I have some grown man hair, so that way Hillbilly won't feel left out. We got to look out for them youngins, Hey, Kush. Happy Independence Day. That's it. Man, I was reading some stuff, just kind of reading. I don't know if I'd call it studying because I just kind of, I don't know. I just kind of opened up, to God, and I kind of start reading, and I just kind of can get a different intake on things. But, it seems like the moment things went wrong was Cain and Abel. And so here's my take. So see, because Cain and Abel, they were two brothers, and then you had God. Well, they were given instructions, and one was following the direction, to do the best he could to meet that obligation to God. The other one took shortcuts, kind of said, yeah, I get what you're saying here. This is my interpretation of what you're wanting. And when they brought him before God, God's like, hey, this is good. That's not good. And then when the reaction was a tantrum. Well, I didn't get my way. This isn't fair. Why can't I get it my way? And so right out the gate, he retaliated. And so he kills Abel. And it's that's the first tantrum. That was the point right there. Because then all of a sudden we decided we'll try to do this our way. And we've been trying to do it our way ever since. Anyway. I have random things that pop up in my head. I study just things that come to me. Need some 10 by 10 by 10. But you just kind of look and it's like, man. Amy started watching you at just a minute on facial and watched her grow over here. Yeah. That was it. That was my year beard. I decided last year around my birthday that I was tired of shaving, so I just wasn't going to shave no more. No clippers. And so I just started letting it grow. But yeah, I think I'm going to run the clippers because I just, that stuff was, whew. What's up, Tony? Good morning to you. Happy 4th of July. Oh, check your phone, Hillbilly. Or at least I hope that was the right one. Yeah. I did have my little bad thoughts last night. I told the missus going, if I could get about 12 of those artillery shells, I would wait till about 5:30 in the morning this morning. And I said I would go set them all off in the driveway just to send the reverberation throughout the whole little area for a while. But Ronnie, yeah, that was, my beard was a year. It was last April. I just decided to stop taking clippers. And so I decided I didn't want to do clippers no more. I just let it grow. And so that's what you had saw up until yesterday. And that's actually the remnants of this. Hey, morning, Teresa. Happy 4th of July. I know one thing. Got to do a little repetitive. Let's see. I'll do that. I'm going to put that there. Okay, y'all can just tell me if it's too high. Can y'all still hear me okay? Is the background noise too much? I just needed to hear something in these before I just go crazy. I don't like the echo-ness. Yeah, I can braid it now. I told the missus I might even have to fire up the 3D printer over there and start messing with it again, and I'll print out some little 3D skulls I had made before. Drill a hole down through them. I hang me some little, that or Texas states or something else I was gonna. And I'm assuming y'all have, I'm sure everybody's heard about France, Belgium, and Switzerland. There's like over 300 fires going. I think they got like something like 30,000 police officers, several thousand injured. It's their version of the George Floyd thing. Over there, it was a 17-year-old Muslim with a long criminal history that, of course, ended up one step little thing, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Well, all of a sudden, that's like, outrage. It's kind of like when somebody does too many drugs and screaming that they want out, and then they go out the other side of a vehicle, and all of a sudden they're not with us no more. And, well, it's somebody else's fault. Oh, Miss Amy says, unfortunately, I'm having to work a few hours today. Nursing homes. Nope. But boy, you're making that bank, Amy. What is that? Double time, isn't it? I know what the missus, when they ask, she's like, yeah, I'll do it. She loves that double time shit. That's all she keeps telling herself. Oh, I was to see. Oh, I got a Twitter account now too. I did a Twitter thing. I not no paid thing or nothing. And it had actually been there, but I figured, hey, so I started following some people just so I could, since they seemed to, man, I don't understand why all these people decide to talk on these platforms and then gripe about the platform. Hey, morning, Moonlight. I know most people probably won't care about this, but I'll share it anyway, just because, well, that's just what I do. There's been a game. I started playing a game the other day with a friend of mine, and it's actually it's a game that's been designed by vets to help with some PTSD. It's Fallujah. It's called 6 Days in Fallujah, and it's actually through some of the fire missions of Fallujah and stuff. It's pretty realistic. Roni, hello to the part of the flock that's smarter than the average sheep. Morning, Eric. What's up, buddy? Oh, you got it, Amy. Yeah. We'll hang out. We'll shoot the shit. Start the day off. I'm hoping to eventually get to where like I can do a couple little eggs, some coffee. We'll do some news things. I'm trying to. I'm working on jumping into that puddle. Yeah, I'm going to work on some of the chat games too, Brian, so that they're more interactive. Well, it should. Let's see if it fires off. Huh. No, it didn't kick in, did it, Brian? Well, I don't know what happened. Let's see if I don't know if I can figure it out or not while I'm doing this. Oh, come on, man. Y'all got to do that goofy shit. Hey, what's up, Elusive? What's up, brother? Oh, wow, that was weird. So, Brian, it just ran the heist thing, but it didn't even say a word. It just sent you straight to Davy Jones' locker. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Oh, so rescue the wife, and I spent the whole weekend at the 151 Paw Tribe powwow last two nights to watch over 200 Indian. Oh, yeah, they're cool. I don't know how theirs are. I can only imagine because where I'm at, we have the Alabama Cushada. And man, when they do the big powwow, pretty impressive. It's pretty badass. That's actually where the missus works for the Cushada. It's very colorful, very vibrant, energetic. It's pretty awesome. So I can only imagine how those are. Hey, Elusive, do you got Hillbilly's number? If you do, reach out to Hillbilly and get my number from Hillbilly. Hey, what's up, prepping artist? How are y'all? You and Rambo getting things packed up? Okay. Hell, I got yours, brother. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Hey, I got drain damage. I got excuses. Yeah. I forgot how you sent me pictures of the rocks and shit. I don't know, dude. I just. Yeah, the Indian food's kind of a kicker, ain't it, Tony? I will say I don't envy y'all prepping artists. Man, I remember after Mom passed and we decided to move back over this way. Moving's no fun. Right, a gazillion peanuts. Yeah, because you said that, and I was going, wait a minute, man, there's something. Hold on. And I looked, and as I'm scrolling down, it's like, well, yeah, you sent me pictures of the rocks and shit. I sent you an invite if you felt like hopping up. If you don't, that's cool. Bear with me. I'm going to grab me some more coffees real quick, so I'll be right back. we go. Excuse me. There's some I wanted to Brian says, remember, you are what you eat. I identify as freaking nuts today. Knuckin' Futs. What's up, Firefly? Happy 4th. Okay, no worries, Alicia. It's cool. And, people that didn't catch yesterday's stream, just remember, you might notice a change as far as with the mod things and stuff. And it was just, I don't know, I talked about it yesterday. I just figure it's better if I just have it limited because I don't know. This way, if people come and go, it's no big deal. I just got worried about it because there was apparently subs dropped a few, which I don't really care about that. But I could tell it was after something I said. So then I kind of got to thinking, well, there's been some other crazy shit happened when people had mod privileges to channels that they didn't like all of a sudden, and shit went south. So what's up, brother?
What's up, my brother? What's going on?
Shit, still sunny side up.
That's it. I can't ask much more than that. How's everybody doing out there?
So
how's the missus?
You getting double time today then, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hell
I
yeah,
better be. Or they're going to be losing an employee. I'll tell you that right now.
Hell, that's the missus was all about ready to go to work today. She volunteered when they asked for anybody. She goes, oh, I'll do it. She loves that double time.
Yeah. I don't know many that would have qualms with it. I know I don't. Shit. I mean, it's a little overcast and rainy, but you got to get what comes with the territory.
That's it. Making bank. And right now, a dollar is very important.
Damn straight, especially when you're saving up to go to Missouri next year.
Right? Hell yeah. But you want to be able to make that North Carolina one. Is that closer for you guys?
It is. It is, actually. So I was trying to coerce the missus to, she was like, I don't know, maybe. I'm like, well, if you don't go, that don't mean I can't. So, I'll be pulling a hillbilly and hitching a ride with somebody.
I was going to say, but boy, she's an awesome pilot.
Oh, man. Can't find one better.
That's it.
Can't find one better.
I got to say, I think yours must have set the standard or something because, see, on the way back, well, that's what mine did. Mine did the whole trip back.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, check it out. See?
It's infectious. Thrive.
She goes, I know you feel like shit. And she said, I'll do it. And I said, okay. So that was kind of a trip. I got to say, that wasn't, but hey, dude, I've done crazier shit and still come out the other end. So what the hell?
That's it. I gotta do some crazy shit, have fun, and come out the other end. But yeah, I already can't wait for next year.
Oh, man. That was solid. I so wish it was like you could do some kind of like faster travel.
Yeah. I mean, I was actually thinking about trying to fly up next year and just mail all my shit to Hutch's house. You know what I mean?
But I just, I got no problem flying. I've even jumped out a few. So it's no issues
fuck
with that,
dude. The only way you're getting me to jump out of a plane unless that bitch is on fire.
But in 2023, so the maintenance that we've had on these things for the past 2-3 years, and it's like, yeah, that's why I'm just not so confident. You know, it's bad enough if a train derails, but hey, at least you're still closer to the ground. If you can get to a window, maybe you can jump out, tag a tree. There's still an option. Once
Something,
you
yeah.
crest that 20,000 feet in the air, now shit's overdone. It's just a done deal.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's hitting the ground at terminal velocity at that point.
That's it.
Screw that.
What's up, Lady
But
Smith? Happy 4th, ma'am.
how you doing, Lady Smith? Happy 4th to everybody. Sorry, I'm still in bed mentally.
Oh, man. Yeah,
But yeah,
next year's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Wonder where it's going to be this time.
I will say, I'm excited for next year for 2 reasons. One, just for the meetup, to do the meetup, get with everybody, but also to know that we survived until the meetup next year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to have goals, and that's one of them.
Dude.
Oh, shit. All right, boss man, I might have to let you go. I got all the jamokes rolling in now, so
You got it, brother.
gotta get this ball on the road. Everybody be safe. Have a good 4th. Don't play with fireworks. Keep your fingers in place.
Keep your head on a swivel, brother. Make your day
You
a
too,
good
man.
one.
Be safe.
Happy 4th. Ooh, Mr. Elusive. Already hitting a lick. And I will say this, when it comes to, because I see with Tony and Moonlight talking about with the tribes, one thing we've noticed down here is like the Kushada. The Kushada, I don't know. I guess it's because I think they're a consolidation is where the Alabama Kushada, because it's kind of funny, just the name in itself. I'm in Southeast Texas, and yet I live with the Alabama Kushada Indians, but it was a gathering of the tribes because they're like here and over into Louisiana. Like they've actually got that big ass casino over in Kinder, Louisiana. They were going to build it over here, but Texas has this thing with gambling that you can only gamble through state sponsored gambling. Otherwise, it's bad for you. I would tell you, man, it'd be cool to do like a Joe Rogan kind of thing. Just have like a little spot and do like interviews or something. I mean, I'd just like to do it on some factual shit, like what's the path from here? What's the next step? Instead of all the shooting at those big ass stuff that don't matter. I mean, they're cool, they're interesting. It's just that we're beyond idle times right now. I need to start focusing. Dude, some school board shit. I watched a school board censor the one guy that got elected by the Republicans, conservatives in his area. And dude, they censored him. And I'm like, see, this is why school boards, man, this is so local. This shit matters. What's up, Milkmaid? Hey, there you are. Okay, I needed you to hop in. Milkmaid, I'm gonna. Hey, real quick, Milky, will you send me a text that is you, right? Because I need to make you a mod again. I kind of cleaned. I didn't know how else to do it because there were just several hundred mods, so I had to just hit this little X thing. But then I had no way to know, who. It was like, oh shit, well, I don't know, who's who. So I was kind of like Oh, damn. Well, see, now I haven't tried that, Tony. I just looked up and saw that in chat. The buffalo tacos. Those I haven't tried. I'll have to see out here. Maybe they got some like buffalo jerky or something. Hey, what's up, C? Hopefully I hadn't missed anybody else. Yeah, Roni, I know that's. No, yeah, Lucif, if you're still listening, Amy said she's been keeping an eye out on garage sales for a bigger, newer and bigger tent. Hey, there's Hillbilly. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Independence Day.
Are we really independent?
Yep. I know I'm sitting in my house. I mean, I don't know how anybody else wants to define it. It's not your house. It's like, I don't give a shit. I'm sitting in it. I decide the temperature. I eat what I want. I take a shit when I want. I take a shower when I want.
That's right.
I go out and gather my eggs. Oh, dude, you get a kick out of check this shit out. So yesterday, the weirdest shit, dude, only got 2 eggs out of all 3. And then one of the eggs, dude, I could go in there, but it's too much of an effort. I know that sounds really bad, but it's too much of an effort to walk all the way in the damn kitchen. Come on, focus into it. Look at the size of that egg.
Oh, you got a little Cadbury egg there.
Dude, it's like it was like a hen fart or something. I don't know. It's like, so was she thinking about an egg and she just farted and it's like, oh damn. Okay, well, we'll call it a day.
She changed her mind halfway through.
Yeah, it was like, nah, I don't think you're getting a whole one today, buddy.
That happens from time to time here too. We'll get like a fucking really tiny egg, or we'll get like a really soft egg. Yeah, you get like it's so hard to crack and cook, being that small.
Well, who was it? Was it, I don't know, Milkmaid, was it you or was it Nikki? One of them had, matter of fact, I still got the picture. It was an egg inside an egg.
Oh, get out. Really?
Yeah.
Like a shell? A shell inside of a shell?
Yeah, it was an egg inside an egg. Come on, where is it? And that was either Milkmaid or Nikki, one of them.
Good morning, chat. How y'all doing this morning? Happy Independence Day.
Let me see. I'll have to look through.
I am independently getting stoned as balls and enjoying some coffee and the rain.
Oh, it was Milkmaid. She said, yeah, it was me. I can send a pic of it to Hillbilly. Very strange. Yeah, dude, it was an egg inside an egg.
No shit. That's fucking weird. Yeah, send me a picture of that, Milkmaid.
And okay, I don't know if we're going to crack it open because when she saw it, she's like, oh, well, I want to keep it. So I don't know what that meant by keep it. It's like, okay, at some point, though, you got to do something with something.
Right. Well, I wonder if you hatched that egg, would it produce twins?
Ooh, hey, then I have a new would I have miniature chickens?
Right.
It's kind of like they got the mini ponies. It's like you with your little miniature horses and shit. I'd have like little mini chickens.
How cool would that be?
Hey, I could just put me some little wire around my desk right here. I could just keep them right here.
Right. It'd be like the size of one of them little wind-up ones.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Kush. Happy 4th of July. Many blessings. In God's name, brother.
Oh, yes. I slept like a baby last night. I had 2 fans blowing on me. It's not really hot here, but the air is as thick as grandma's pea soup.
Man.
It's fucking thick, man. The wife said this morning, I think it's time to put in the air conditioner. I'm like, why? She's like, because it's hot as hell in here. I'm like, meh. And the thing is, right, like, we just got our electric bill to go down to like a reasonable amount. We switched carriers, providers, whatever. Still comes from the same place, but you go through another affiliate and you get charged a little less.
Another hand in the pool.
Right. But somehow they're able to charge you less per kilowatt hour. Go figure. Anyway, we just got it down to like $100 a month, which for 2 people is reasonable. So I'm not jumping at the gun to throw these fucking air conditioner units in the window and get that up to another 200, 220. You know what I mean? Like, it's 2-3 days where it's going to be like this and then it's going to break. So suck it up, Buttercup. Fucking, you know what I mean? Go take a cold shower.
Well, you ought to do one of those little backwoods deals. Not the one like he's got with the air conditioner, but you seen the one he made for Hutch, where it's the bag of ice in the cooler. And he drilled the holes and he's got the PVC fitting and he's got a fan, so it'll blow the cool air. It pulls it in across the ice.
Yeah, I've seen those before. Those things
it's actually funny, dude. I remember those back with, my God, what was that, like the 80s? It was Portacool. You ever seen those big black plastic-looking box fans, radiators?
Oh, yeah.
It's called a Portacool. Dude, I remember when they developed those back in, I think it was in the beginning of the 80s. And it was like, what? And it was cool because you would hook a water hose up to it. And then it would cycle the water through that radiator. And it would blow the fan. And it was like, well, yeah, is this rocket science? Y'all just not figuring this out. They were doing, people up north that get ice and shit do this all the time.
Yeah. There was a bunch of us that bought, they sell like the little ones for like your truck. Nowadays, I don't know what the hell they're called. I forgot. But it's the same concept. It's just mini size for like your camping or your truck trailer, your truck, whatever. Like the as seen on TV.
Oh, by the way, Moonlight Gypsy says, Hillbilly, did you get married? Congratulations.
Yeah, we did. We got married last June, August, July. Somewhere close. Yeah. It was a little quiet thing. There was like 4 of us here at the house.
Shit, dude, we got our AC running. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna be shit. These AC units run 24/7, and our electric bill is like $212 a month during the summer months.
Yeah, well, fuck, y'all are in Texas, man. You'd die without air conditioning.
Dude, it's the other day it's 115 outside.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the weather and stuff
with no AC, buddy. Which, don't get me wrong. That sounds like, oh my God. Well, what you do is you just get the fuck out the house. If your AC goes out or something, you get out of the house, get out there, get in some shade, get around some pine needle beds where you get the moisture from the bed, get some shade, get some breeze. Yep. It's just Texas.
It's hotter in Ecuador. Think about that.
It's that's what I did me in. I think last week I got out, but I'm going to push it this week. So I'm fixing just to push myself. I've got to get physically and I don't know how to explain it, and it's weird in the YouTube world. So I'm just going to talk in like a game format or something. So this is all hypothetical, imaginary conversation. But I'm like this. Reality for me is that I don't aggravate real quick, but when I do, I'm 100% in. When I make that decision, and I don't know where that's going to go with my granddaughter. So, and if I just have to be prepared, and I've already been down those roads, so I know what's down those roads. So if I have to choose to go down that road, I've got to have some endurance. I've got to be able to hold, everybody talks about being the badass. They never tell you. Everybody talks about how hard they punch. Nobody ever tells you how long they can last. And endurance is the thing. Oh, you can throw some dukes. That's fine. Get about 3 or 4 of you, and all of a sudden you're about 10, 15 minutes into this, and you feel like, holy shit, you think it's been 2 hours. Well, it hasn't. It's only been 10 minutes. It's just that everything is amplified instantly. So I never know. And I just kind of got to thinking about that going, I need to, I get everybody's shift preparedness, and that's one thing. Survival preparedness is get your endurance up.
Right.
It's one thing to hike.
You got to be the tortoise and not the hare.
Well, and just because you can walk or run 5 miles or jog 10 miles, that doesn't mean shit whenever you have anxiety, fear, stress, and adrenaline all kicking in because you're in a hyper situation. It's a total different aspect. You can go on a 5-mile bivouac and be like, man, I guarantee you it's a whole lot different than that 100-yard stretch that they just did down that little alley or some shit.
Right. And then you add in the potential violence that could be involved with that, whether it's marauders on the street, right? Bullets flying at you, right? That elevates it to a whole nother level, right? Like your body could freak out and shut down on you without your say.
Yep.
There's a lot that goes in it. For the last few days, right? So a couple weeks ago, I blew a hose in a wood splitter. It was $100 fix. Had to get done. Whatever. I fixed it. I ran the splitter for about 10 minutes after I replaced the hose to make sure that it was good. I've been out there for the last week splitting with my axe. Not because I think I'm a badass or whatever, right? But that's a part of the training that needs to be put in, right? Well, when there's no gas, when there's no hydraulic fluid, when you want to be quiet and you need to split wood, right? Building up that endurance now, and yeah, I'm getting in better shape. But for the last week, I've been out there splitting with an axe when I could be splitting with a splitter. But it's not about that, There's other reasons why I'm out there with an axe.
You gotta stretch them muscles.
Yeah, and it does a lot for the mental capacity for me myself, right? Like, for what it's worth, I may have some anger issues. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
hey, Firefly, have a good night, man. Get you some rest. Happy 4th.
Get some sleep. So going out there for 3-4 hours a day and splitting wood with an axe is good for me mentally, because when I go into public and somebody irritates me and I kind of want to put my fist through their face, I just fucking split wood for the last 3 hours. You're going to get a pass today. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It helps with that. So, and that's important. You got to burn up that energy, that aggression, that whatever you might have now. If, go for a jog, go split some wood, go whatever, go do something instead of getting angry and hurting somebody.
Milkmaid said, I've seen hillbilly pissed. If looks could kill.
When have you ever seen me mad, Milkmaid?
At the meetup.
Oh, that morning when there was shit all over the shitter.
You got all pissy when you come up out of that shitter.
I could have ripped somebody's head off that morning. Yeah.
I think everybody that went to that shitter, though, got that way. It was like an instant switch. They go up and they go,
And like, I want to know who's the nasty some bitch that did that, right? Because I really want to believe that it was nobody in our group.
Oh,
So
no.
it had to be somebody else. I got an idea who it was. Just saying, if you're watching, I think I know who you are.
Hey, what's up, C?
So we lost a chicken the other day. Out of nowhere, just dropped dead. And I got another one. Yeah, dude. And I got another one that's not looking so hot.
Is it the air and shit?
I have no idea.
Or do you smell like a heavy scent and smell of that air? Or is that stuff drifting down?
Oh, you mean like the smoke?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't been too bad the last couple days. And it's one of the newer chickens that we got too that are only like a year old. I got 48%. We'll go for a walk. I'm gonna let them out.
Hey, what's up, Dire Prep?
Started building the new vegetable egg stand.
Oh, there you go.
All out of pallet.
Right, Amy. We'll blame it on the guy who couldn't back up his camper. But I went to Camper World and they said this one's the best one.
Right. Oh my goodness. That was ridiculous watching that guy. All right. Let's get some morning release. Let's see, where's that pointing at? There we go. There's the door.
Yeah. Here there comes the herd. What? See, I think BB is an asshole because see, I'm watching, man, people's roosters and shit in their hens, they don't come out like mine do. BB comes out like a dick, and when the girls come out, he gets to chasing them around, just hitting them on their back or something.
Yeah, my rooster's pretty good for the girls.
I don't know, man. He's this one. I'm gonna try to get it. I don't know. Hey, so okay, how hard is it to just like redneck hatch some chicks? Like, just if I took some eggs, then can I just take a heat lamp in like a cardboard box kind of thing and just put the heat lamp over the box and slowly hatch them that way?
Not really, because it has a lot to do with the humidity.
Okay. So damn, I gotta buy one. Well, that won't happen until I don't know. That means I gotta get one of those little.
Sorry for the noise. That's not to say that you can't make your own incubator with a way to keep the humidity level up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which could be, you know what I mean? Like you could have.
And you got to rotate the eggs or something, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because all I can figure, I would like to have a few more chickens anyway. So I'm before I do him in and make him a grilled chicken sandwich, I figure I can, if I get maybe 3 more hens, then it's like, okay, dude, now you got 6. If you can't calm the hell down now, then just have a big old thick grilled chicken sandwich.
Right here.
What's up, Gardner Josh?
That barred rock right there. She's not acting like she is.
Or just wait for it. So will they just up and get Brody? I mean, just so if they're not that way now, they might change and become a Brody hen. Because I don't know, man. Maybe he just needs like some more, and so maybe then he'll feel like he's like, oh, I don't know. But I'm watching people, and I've been watching just videos, just random people to watch the chickens, and it's like, How come yours don't run out the door? And the minute the girls come out, they don't chase them around, hitting them on the back and shit. And that's what his little dick-headed ass does.
Well, he's a juvenile, right?
Oh yeah, they're just
Yeah.
a little over a year old.
Yeah. So with the eggs,
Or is it a year?
you should be getting right there close to having a hen that will go broody.
Hey, what's up, Nikki? Oh, she says I have a few more growing for you. Okay. Because if he don't calm down, dude, he just. Which she doesn't. The missus ain't got a problem no more. She's done gotten to where she handles him. So, but it's just all I think about is every morning when I let them out. It's just he ain't mellow. He's a dick.
Yeah.
It's like I'm all about bad days, but yo, dude, if this is like a 365 thing, then we'd have to renegotiate this contract.
Right. These are the 4 that we just hatched out here on the farm a couple months ago.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, buddy, look at him. Look, she come talking to you. Or is that a hen or is that a rooster?
I think there's 1 rooster and 3 hens.
That first one that came up to the door, now he's standing in the back. I don't know.
Yeah, he's big. I think he's the rooster. Yep. And then there's 3 hens.
Well, he was.
I got 75% hatch rate of hen. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That ain't bad.
No, shoot now.
And it kind of worked out because I need a rooster in that flock.
Nikki's, yeah, I know your rooster. I was laughing. I told her about how he did that sidestep on you the other day when you did your video. Because you had Nikki's rooster. She was standing there going, yeah, he come at the porch. And about that time, he did that little sideways stomp thing that they do towards her. And that's what mine does all the time. Oh, there you go. So Prep and Artist said when we move, we're going to have chickens, but I'm a complete newbie. Then how old is it? What is it? About 6 months when they start laying?
Yeah.
It's right around the 6 month mark.
6 to 9 months they'll start laying, depending on the breed and the conditions. You know, if they hit 6 months old in the middle of winter, you're not getting eggs till spring.
Yeah.
Now we gotta feed the ponies.
Well, let's see, man. I was gonna say, too bad I can't get a hatchery type thing or something. Look at them little miniature ponies.
Well, you're in Texas. You have Ideal Hatchery. They're in, I think, Plano, Texas.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking if I had have gotten some of the hatching equipment last year when I was thinking about it, or at the beginning of the year, well then like when Prepping Artist and Rambo and them moved up to their house, like me and Nikki, so I said they could end up, we could just hatch them a flock. Then they'd be able to start off with a flock.
Do you or the missus do the Facebook?
She does. I don't.
I picked up my incubator on Facebook for I think $20.
Oh, okay.
And it's I don't know, like maybe 18 inches by 18 inches. I think it holds 50 eggs or 100 eggs, something like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fucking used on Facebook, and it's still brand new. There was a kid that had it. They bought it for the kid for some school project to hatch out eggs, and then it didn't need it anymore, so they put it on Facebook for $20.
Damn it, boy. Hey, morning, Dusty Country Road. Happy 4th of July. Morning, Tiger. Happy Independence Day. Yeah. in there, Max Archer. Let's see, I need to. Look at them little bitty horses. But see, I gotta say, so I mean, that's all cool, but so what is the purpose of them? You know, because when you have a full-size horse, that would pull your plow, your wagon. Of course, nowadays, you know, it's riding or show, but you can still use it. Like if shit were to go south, I mean, I guess you could line up about 6 of those little things and they'd make like one horse, and then you could probably plow. Get you a team of miniatures to pull a plow.
Yeah, probably. They're pretty strong. I'm trying to find a cart for that one over there. She's the youngest and the strongest. So I'm trying to find one of those mini horse carts. And my wife thinks I'm crazy, but I told her, I said, I'm going to go. We only live, I don't know, like 3.5 miles from the green in the center of town. And every Sunday they do farmer's market. And you think I'm kidding? I'll load up the fucking horse and the cart and bring our shit down to the farmer's market with the pony. She's like,
morning, Rabbit. Morning, Roman.
Morning, Rabbit. Right, but think of the marketing that is, right?
Shit,
People
dude.
are gonna buy your product just because you rode there on a mini horse.
Well, yeah, that's your eye candy marketing right there.
Exactly, it's brilliant.
I mean, why do you think Oscar Mayer made the Wienermobile?
The
It was because
Wienermobile.
of visual. As that thing pulled up, guess what you remembered? You remembered
Yep.
seeing a big hot dog going down the road, Oscar Mayer. So
Yep.
it's a visual. Well, all of a sudden you have this miniature horse with the miniature cart comes in, and homeboy got vegetables and eggs and shit, and it's like, oh, all of a sudden you remember the hillbilly homesteader.
That's it. Oakley Farm, baby, Oakley Farm.
Be like, that's the dude that has that miniature horse with the cart. So that becomes the signature visual.
That's right. That is
By the way,
right.
Rabbit wanted to know, he says, what the hell is Hillbilly doing with porn props?
Porn props? What are you
I guess when you had all your farm stuff in the background.
Oh. That's for my farmersonly.com.
Right. Oh, damn. Lady Smith says she's got 5 kittens, 4th of July kittens.
Good Lord. Donkey.
Donkey. Hey, you could even do, if you had like a little wagon that you could pull and then kind of like do a dual wagon thing down there, then set your little display card up with your stuff on it, but then do have one that you can have kids climb in or something and ride, and you could charge like $1 and just have them do a circle around the court, riding in the cart.
That's a good idea. I think my insurance will cover that.
That'd be cool. There was a time when I would say all kids love horses, but I've realized that we're in 2023 and this is a different world nowadays. But most kids, I would think, love horses. I know down here, most kids love horses. Oh, look at him. You can tell that one there, boy. He is going in for the gusto there. Oh, they just in there just a gnawing. Right, Rabbit says you'll need a sombrero to wear. You wear your sombrero with a poncho. You could slowly walk your little burro and wagon with the food down into town. Be
mean,
sure
we're
and
getting
sit down beside the wheel of your wagon and put your knees up to your chest, drape your poncho over the thing. You could just sit there and hold out the can.
right. We're we're getting to be about that time of year where I'm about that dark.
Oh shit. Brian says, had a neighbor die recently. Now the landlord kicked out all the cats. We have 20 stray cats running the streets.
20.
20, which give it 6 months. You'll triple that.
That's like an animal shelter running the street.
So Gmo Nana says, does anyone know how to process feathers? My Gmo used to make pillows and some arts and crafts.
No idea.
I don't know. That would be a good question. Can you only use some feathers for it?
Did you do or are you doing any barbecuing or anything?
Nah, not me.
No.
Nah.
We got
If I was closer to one of you guys, I probably would, because then I'd have somebody to hang with. But
well, can you get to Connecticut for middle of August?
I doubt it. It would be nice, but I ain't flying. It's like I just told Elusive. I'm sorry, I got no problem with planes. I've even jumped out one. But nowadays, I don't think I could bring myself to get on a plane, dude. I'm sorry, I've watched the past 3 years, and it's like, well, what quality of maintenance could you be having with maintenance programs and shit when you've let the rest of the world go upside down?
Yep, and didn't some of the airlines get bailed out too during that?
Dude, and they did this whole woke shit with air traffic controllers. Well, I don't know. I know that I watched a hearing day before yesterday, and this dude was reading the West Point manual, and dude, it was flat out. They got the racist CRT shit and equity, inclusion shit in there, and it was talking about how white people are inherently racist, and this is the representative was going, this is what our young people in West Point are reading. How is this good for our military? Well, you just think about that's the military. So you can only imagine these little private things on what's been going on. Well, all of a sudden, Bob, that's been a badass mechanic for the past 15 years, but because he doesn't want to identify you as her because you were Joe just yesterday, now that you want to be Jolene, you have mental issues. Well, now you fired Bob. Well, now you hire Sally to replace Bob, but Sally really don't know shit about aviation mechanics, but she fits your narrative, so that's what you put in place. Well, now what happens to the people that all the shit that person was supposed to maintain? And so that's the trains, the ships, the planes. You just look at, it's amazing these accidents are increasing, and I don't think it's all intentional like sabotage, some possibly. I think some of this shit is lack of maintenance because we basically ran off the good people.
Yeah, well, the brainwashed mindset. I mean, we just saw it with that submersible mess. They didn't want 50-year-old white men engineering and working on their submersible.
See?
Well, now all 5 of y'all are dead. So how'd that work out for you?
Yep. So you figure that, and that mentality, well, okay, but that's in the bus lines, the airlines, the train lines, the mechanicing. So it's like, well, I don't know, man. So yeah, it's like I told Elusive, if you're on a train, it starts to derail. You can kind of start to at least go for a window or something and just hope when you jump out, you don't like sideswipe a tree as you jump out and roll on the ground or something. But dude, once you crest 15, 20,000 feet in the air, there's nothing but it's over from here. There's no like, oh, I'll die. No. You're just going to go splat when it's over. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Boats, have no desire to go out in the ocean.
Flash before your eyes before you make that sudden stop at the bottom.
That's it. Oh no, I'd stroke out before I even got to the bottom just because you know what's coming.
Probably most people would, right? Heart attack, stroke out, something like that. I don't know. Pass out at least.
Well, and depending on how high you are, it could you'll stroke out because it'll suck the wind right out of you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to
Fuck
pick
that.
up velocity, and as you're picking velocity up, head down, you won't be able to breathe. It'll pull out of you.
If I can't get there by vehicle, I don't need to go.
That's it.
I'm good. I flew once when I was young, and and it's funny. I had a buddy of mine that worked at a mental hospital here in Connecticut, and he got me some drugs. I don't know what the fuck they were. I think they were Valium or something. But I went with my girl, we were together back then, and I was slumped over in the seat, drooling, asleep before we even took off, because I wanted no fucking part of it, none. I took it like 30 minutes before we got to the airport, and by the time I hit that seat, man, I was done. I was out. I wanted nothing to do with it. Nope, not again.
Hey, what's up, Kiss Off? Big sis. Can't believe I did what? Can't believe I shaved? Man, this still was just driving me crazy, man. I was laying there, and over time, it was like I had a head of hair on my face. And you got to remember, man, ever since I was a kid, I've shaved. I had a goatee for a little while. I had a goatee that was probably about maybe that long. And I kept it trimmed so tight up around my chin so that I could always take and grab that, and I would twist it and fold it, and I could still put the mask on, and it would still seal under my chin. And I did that for a little while, but then it was like, that's kind of annoying. So this was the first time I decided to and last year I went, I'm not going to shave no more. So I just stopped, but boy, that was getting weird as shit as I'd lay down at night. Hair would be poking me in the eye and shit. And I'm like, I don't know, this feels weird. I ain't never had. I'm like laying on somebody's head or something. I don't know.
Right.
So yesterday I was sitting here and I was doing this. And I said, I think I'm going to cut this off. And she goes, whatever you want to do. So I did it. And I come out. She goes, oh my God, it's so much better.
I like the long goatee.
Yeah, she can braid it now.
There you go. Fucking Elusive has those beads, but I don't know if he made them or if he bought them, but they're made out of like deer antler or elk antler or something like that.
Oh yeah, I thought about 3D printing me some little skulls or something. Drill a hole down through the center. I could braid some little skulls through my.
Oh, you have a 3D printer?
Oh yeah, that's what that is. See that black frame right there in the corner?
Yep.
That's what that is. That's
no shit. Oh, that's pretty dope. Huh.
I've printed out a few things. I don't know, man. I lost interest in life itself for a while. Like I just kind of threw in the towel and was like, oh, man, what's the point? Just get this shit over with. Every day just sucks like the last. And now I just kind of go, you know what? Every day still sucks, but I'm cool with it. Hell, I've had worse.
Yeah, fucking smoke more weed and keep going.
What's up, Backwoods?
Oh shit! I gotta go. What's up, Backwoods?
And I guess Kiss Off must either got one or two things. Kiss Off got mad at me because I shaved my beard, or because there's no more mods hardly on my channel. I don't know, but she stopped talking to me. That's all. The only thing she said. She didn't even say hi to nobody else. So I assume that means there she is. Oh.
Oh, I didn't even notice you got rid of all your mods.
Oh, there she is. No, she was. Well, see, okay, I'm going to see if I read this right. So, Kiss Off, you're saying, I'm just going to say this and I'm out of here. These people don't ask for much and they stand beside you through it all. The one thing you could give them to at least acknowledge them, you strip them from them. No, dude, sorry, Kiss Off, I love you. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. That's what I've been doing for the past year and a half, is trying to tend to people and going, but wait. And I can't, man. You know what? Everybody's grown. that it's just a fucking blue thing. And you know, and if you can't understand why I did it, well, then that's on you. It's not on me. I love you, sis. You've been there for me. And if you feel that you need to turn your back on me, that's straight up on you, girl. That ain't on me. So if you're here, that's awesome. I love you to death. If you're gone and you're out, peace. Please be safe. Take care of yourself. Give Chuck a hug. And I see you when I see you. So it is what it is. Mama Red, what's up, ma'am?
There's that.
I can't do it, man. I've been doing it. I've been doing it for the past 2 years because I kind of came out of my depression. And because, like I said the other day when I explained this, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I do that on purpose because that's what keeps me human. But then you haven't walked in my past shoes, so you don't know that side. And so I intentionally do that. Well, as I came out of my depression and started kind of connecting with people, I got through under buses. I had shit talked, and I always tried to cater to people and didn't want nobody pissed off. And no, let me try to make this understand. I'll make it right. And I've shared. See, this is the problem. I'm unlike what most of you people will see, because I have no problem telling you my flaws, because you're not going to, like I said the other day, you can't embarrass me, shame me, or hurt me in any way that hasn't already been done. So it is what it is. I don't care. I've spoke to thousands and shared my story. I've told thousands of people that I was a damn dopehead and alcoholic and a criminal way before I met anybody here on YouTube. So me sharing myself is not rocket science for me. It was strange coming onto YouTube because of just being this weird digital platform. But I've met people have stabbed me in the back. I started to lash out a little bit at first. Nowadays, I don't give a shit, dude. And I'm tired of all the fucking dancing. I ain't walking fucking minefields no more. You know what? I'm a D9 dozer. That's what the fuck I am. And I always have been my fucking life. I'm a D9 dozer. And I don't fucking tread through minefields. I'm just going to start pushing the shit through, man. And you're either with me or you're not. If you really love me, here's where I'm at with shit, just so everybody can fully fucking understand this shit too. And I'm not trying to, man, it just do that. So while people make their decisions, here's where we're at. I'm straight up. I said what I said and I meant what I said. I didn't mean to hurt no feelings. I said why I did it. But if this is really what fucking defines a friendship, is a fucking option on YouTube, then were we really friends to begin with? That's all I'm going to leave you with. When it becomes something so minor and minute that makes a decision, then was it really there to begin with?
Okay.
And no, kiss off. I'm not mad because I know it's wrong. You can't flip that shit back on me. That shit ain't going to work. But, you know, I've had people flip their back on me because I talked to somebody that they didn't like. I've had people talk shit about me because I'll hang out with another person that they don't like. Mm-mm.
It's ironic how the line of fake and real will separate. You know what I mean? Like, that line always shows itself with people eventually, whether you're real, you're ride or die, or you're just a fake ass follower. And I'm not just speaking on like your situation with Firefly, because I don't know nothing about it.
No, not Firefly.
In general, you know what I mean? Like, you will, that line will expose itself one way or another at some point in time with people in your life. And
I just can't, man, what a trip. I gotta say, I will say I was not prepared for that shit at all. It's because I thought that's hell, I'd covered it 2 different streams.
That's crazy.
I don't know what that, so I don't know.
Maybe this ain't the place.
Hey man, you know what? Like I said, the other day I noticed, like I explained, why I did what I did is because, see, I was having a conversation on another stream and I made a comment, my viewpoint on some shit, And after that, I noticed apparently about 15 to 20 people didn't like that opinion. Who that was, I don't know, but they all unsubscribed. And the first thing I thought of, well, wait a minute, and that's 15 to 20 people that have wrenches, and I don't even know who they are. I don't care that they unsub from me. That's not the issue. The issue is that I remember just not long ago, there was somebody that had an attitude towards somebody that had a channel, and they were a mod in that channel. And then once a conflict started, that person had forgot that those people had a wrench. And then that person came over into their channel and caused a big disruptive shit because they're a chicken shit kind of person, and that's the way they think. Well, I immediately thought, well, damn, there's 15 to 20 people that have a wrench to my channel. And apparently I just said something that hurt their feelings because they unsubbed. And it was literally instant. So I know it was what I said because it was literally happened right after I finished talking. The number dropped. So it was connected.
Right.
So I said, wow, okay, well, I don't know how to clean this up because YouTube doesn't tell you who unsubscribed from you. So I don't know. Who was that? You go into your studio and all you can see is these are your moderators. I'm like, well, shit, how do I know? And I could go through, but then how do I know I'm making right? Now I feel like I'm creating more of a hassle because now how do I explain? Well, I wasn't sure about Hillbilly if you had unsubbed or not. You know, well, see, you know what, Kiss Off? Don't come at me with respect. I don't put up with that shit. Feel free to look back at 2 years ago. I don't ever take that. I treat everybody with respect. So don't come at me that way, ma'am. That's utter horse shit. Feel free to go look at the other stream I did where I explained this shit. So when you want to talk about respect, how about when you come in here and you see something you don't like or understand, maybe you should back the fuck up and go look and check stuff. And I apologize for my language. And the reason why I'm cussing, I'm mad is because, damn, girl, I thought you had my back. You, of all people. So you want to try to make this shit seem like me?
Well, shit. This live stream just took a fucking turn.
No, I still got my Independence Day. I still got my freedom. I don't let no administration take my shit, and I ain't gonna let nobody else take my shit. I'm not wrong.
Oh no, I'm not. You're not wrong.
And I'm righteous. I'm righteous in what I'm saying. I'm righteous in what I did, and it is what it is.
I think if you're up in your feelings about a blue wrench on a digital platform, you got bigger issues that you might have to look into.
What's up, Buffering? Happy Independence Day.
But shit, if I had a problem with something you said, I would come to you directly. Right?
Yep. Hell, Mama. Okay, there you go. Well, okay. So Mama Red says, "Damn, I didn't make the cut." I tease. But there's a damn good example. So Mama Red's been with me from the very beginning, haven't you, Mama Red? So, or did I? Do you feel like I just totally disrespected you? Do you feel like I just shit on you somehow? I mean, I know you don't, but then she's been with me from, I think, damn near day one. Matter of fact, Bran and Indy. Bran was the first person when I went live. Bran was the first guy up, and Indy was in chat. And I said, well, I think I got this. And when I went live, Mama Red was there from the very beginning. So if that wrench means so much, then maybe you look in the mirror and why is that the hinging point that matters? I mean, so you think because I took your wrench, how many other people in this chat got my phone number, Kiss Off?
Did you take my wrench away?
Probably.
Bro, and then you invite me on your stream.
Well, yeah.
I'm offended.
Okay.
I'm fucking offended.
There's a red button down below. It's got a white X in it. If you'll put your finger on it, it's the fix the feeling button.
It's the fix the feeling button. Hey, look at that! I got my my logo as my picture when I turn my camera off.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't even know how I did that. No shit. I don't give a fuck. I've been ranked and unranked on fucking channel. This is YouTube, right? This is like a form of entertainment. Like, man, leave your feelings like on the other side. Leave your feelings at the door.
Well, I just, man.
I don't know, stupid.
So anyway,
I'm kind of glad the sun the sun was supposed to come out today. It was supposed to be pretty effing hot, and I'm kind of glad that it's not. I think if the sun comes through the clouds, it's going to be pretty steamy out here.
I just, man. By the way, if you do want to see a cool video, at the beginning, I did the little intro song, but right after there's a little Independence video, and I actually got it from good old Alex.
What else you got going on today?
I was going to try to plan to get some things laid out and try to plan out, because I got to start getting out there during the day to work myself in. I'm not going to get no gardens growing this year, but I figure I'll still make the boxes. Mama Red, I don't know what happened over Wrench's rescue, but y'all have a beautiful day and stay dangerous. Yes, ma'am, Mama Red. It wasn't nothing. It's like I said, there were just about 20 people unsubbed. That's not an issue, but I just realized that I had really modded everybody that had come to my channel. So then it was like, well, shit, there's 20 people with wrenches, and I don't even know who it is. So, and nothing, it's all done. It's a world full of individuals. So, and it was a different time, 2 years ago, Ron passed, and Ron had a channel that was like a bar, and everybody was wrenches and stuff. And I kind of picked that up afterwards. And so I did that for the longest. And then there was a wave of all these little trolls that would come in. So then it kind of became if it's blue, I know it's you. But nowadays, I'm like, man, I don't even know. Hell, I'm trying to, I think I'm supposed to be on here. Something inside of me says that I should do this. So I'm trying to figure out why and what that is. So it is what it is. There you go. See, yeah, everybody did. I mean, everybody that's coming to my channel had a wrench. And so really, if that was the deciding factor, then it is what it is.
Yeah, your whole channel, your whole chat was always lit up with wrenches.
Rabbit says, I thought I was special when I first found rescue and I didn't have a wrench. Then he fucked that up. So, hey, I tell you what, I've given wrenches to people that go, oh, I don't want to. I go, but dude, this is the way I know it's you. Otherwise, I don't, because people were there was a time frame when people were making it a point to like go into a channel and say, be Hillbilly Homesteader 1776. And then come in here and start like insulting like the females or something. And then of course, then leave. But of course, then you get off work and come in, and then people are going, Hillbilly, man, you're a piece of shit. And you're going, yay, what the hell did I do? It creates, so all of a sudden, if you were blue, you couldn't mimic that. You couldn't mimic the wrench. And so it was, I got to say, I was not prepared for this shit. I thought I talked about that, and I was worried before I did that, but I did the live, and everybody seemed to understand it. But I was not prepared. Wow. TT1 will have to play my own little thing back on me going, you were not prepared. Because I was not prepared.
Well, shit, man. I think I'm going to I'm gonna hop off here, get my tools together, and keep working on my little farm stand thing.
All righty, brother.
And so yeah, man, enjoy your day. Chat. Go
Make
do
it a
something.
great day, brother.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Independence Day. Yeah. That's it. It's the American dream. It's how we make it. Oh, man. Pete, we did the camp out on the Palm de Terre Lake. It was in Pittsburgh. I think that's how you say it, Palm de Terre. Well, you could call me. Right, lady. Rabbit special, all right. No, Pittsburgh, Missouri. It was Pittsburgh, Missouri. And the lake there in Pittsburgh, Hermitage, Missouri. And it's Palm, P-O-M-M-E, de Torre. I think it's T-O-R-R-E. Yeah, there you go. Rabbit got it. T-E-R-R-E. There you go. I got drain damage. I was close. Yeah, actually, Pete, if you check out Backwoods' channel, he did a video on it, and it was awesome. I don't know. Damn, even drinking out of my favorite cup is different now. Damn. Man, that just kind of like, it's like, what the fuck? Sorry, try not to cuss again. I get. No, it's not because I'm wrong. It's because I'm shocked, and it's like I don't even know what to do. It's like, holy crap, I was not expecting that. I don't know. I'm tuning it out for right now because I will tell you now, just please don't keep repeating that, because that's that liberal kind of talk where they're trying to flip back. It's like when they, you try to point out a fact so you get called a racist or a bigot or something. Well, to sit there and talk about because you're mad. It's not. I know what. I just I'm not sure how to politely put it. So. Thank you, Moonlight. Later. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so the camping thing, I'm just going back to that. Skipping over this. I'm not going to participate. It's just too, I can't go that emo no more. Yeah, I've been so free. Man, just what a changes. Oh. It was pretty cool. Hudson Valley, Mike over there offered to help me with the intro video, him and Livingston, man. So I'm going to try to come up with some ideas of what I would like. I kind of have a vision of what I'd like, but oh, so Milkmaid Pete wants to know, you suggested Nigerian dwarf for starter goats. So do you suggest dwarf Nigerian dwarf goats for starter goats. Yeah, Pete, I'm in Southeast Texas. I'm up here around Lake Livingston. Oh, there you go, Pete. She says that they're not a bad start. They just tend to be friskier. By the way, live chat, y'all. Live chat are all messages. That way you're current in the conversation. Oh, Nikki says, same here, Tiger. Even if I have to leave Jeremy home, you and I will camp together. Oh, yeah, you have to, Pete. Yeah, let me know. I've kind of wondered about that because you talked about driving sometime. I'm like, damn, I bet he's like right over there, probably off of 45 or something, shooting up. Which 45 is about an hour away. I can shoot 190 over. But yeah, shoot, brother, anytime, that'd be awesome. And that says going to have some Java with the fam. Happy 4th, stay safe and have fun. Happy Independence Day, Moonlight. Make it a great day. The choice is yours. That's right, Nikki. We should just plan on going in on a campsite from the jump. After the jump or before the jump? No pun intended, Tiger. Hussy says, backwoods, you're a good man. I don't care what Hutch says about you. Kiss off by a chat and happy 4th. Alrighty, ma'am. Feel free to call me if you want to talk. I still love you, big sis. So there you go. Pete says, rescue, I've met Texas Redleg and Red October. I missed Cold War by a few hours. My goal is to meet all of y'all in Texas. Well, shoot, come on down. I ain't got much, but you're welcome to stop by anytime. Tiger says, oh, well, probably after the joke, right? Oh, damn, the duel isn't working either, Brian. I know, prepping artist, that'd be cool. Texas meetup. And thank you, yourself. I love you too. And you're right. You're wrong. Y'all near 18. Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't want to say nothing. I'll leave that up to her. So Nikki says next April, Texas meetup. Rabbit said, never know, y'all. By next year, I might have bought the nudist colony here by me, so never know. And Brian. Yeah, Miss Sharon. By the way, morning, Miss Sharon. Yeah, she's another one in Texas, Pete. I will say here in Texas, the property taxes in Texas went up. Land, I just got through talking with the tax guy the other day, and the land, people want that land. Oh yeah, shit, Rabbit, there you go, 364 acres. Son, that'd be a spread. Oh man. Well, I will say there was a thing, U-Haul, I think, put it up, but apparently there were more one-way U-Haul rentals to Texas last year than any other state. And I guess you're supposed to go, yay! But in all honesty, it's kind of like, oh no. Right on, Pete. Yeah, just holler at me, man. I'll shoot you my number, and that way we can just text back and forth, and next time you're coming through, we'll hook up. What's up, Grumpy? Happy Independence Day. Hoorah. It's a lazy morning, Grumpy. Yep. It's Independence Day. This is a day we honor, respect our founding fathers and everybody that's put into our freedoms ever since the beginning. Hey, Frog. Happy Independence Day. Oh, damn, Backwoods, that sucks. You got to work today. Because, see, there's the drawback to being self-employed. You work today, you're just working. The missus went to work today. She volunteered because it was all about that double pay. She's all about that money. And actually, for her, though, any extra money, she'll buy some kind of die cut or something. She does them cards. I got to do some packing. All right, prepping artist. Hey, make it a good day. Hydrate. Stay hydrated. Brad, so on the Independence Day, we give thanks to all those we are dependent on? No. We give thanks to the ones that gave us our freedoms and our independence, that put in the work and that sacrificed all. Respect it and honor it by not abusing it and by upholding the freedoms and liberties that they established. Oh, Tiger says I got to work tonight. Oh, yeah, Miss Sharon. So Miss Sharon Smith, her youngest grands are coming for 2 weeks. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I got to see my granddaughter the other day. And I got to see my grandson for a minute. My son's newborn. Oh, damn, backwards. You had to borrow a truck. Ball joints and tires. My son just got through doing the CV axles on his four-wheeler because he had the boots for the CV joints had a tear in it, and he got sand and shit in it. So it screwed the CV joints up. You got what time are you going to work, Backwoods? Excuse me. Today is the day we celebrate the fact that at one time in our history, there were men and women with enough guts to fight for freedom from tyranny and had the fortitude to carry it out. Oh, you got to go in about an hour? I'll probably be on about another 30 minutes or so. Oh, Miss Sharon says I got 5 grands, 3 are teens, and 2 are elementary age. Who's son? That's a handful there, Miss Sharon. I think the problem is that we've lost sight, and we have a whole layer of a generation that lost sight of accountability. And you ended up with people that complain about the government, but they rely on the government. And it's like, well, and a lot of it's the convenience. Everybody does the ease of use. It was like I was telling everybody about the guy that got his whole house shut down by Amazon because a delivery guy thought he heard a racist message from the Ring doorbell. So when he called into his supervisor, Amazon just shut everything about that dude's house off. And that ought to concern anybody. Because that would be like you going down and buying a vehicle. You're driving around, but because you get in an argument with somebody and you say something that this other person doesn't like, all of a sudden the car company comes back and takes your car. It's like, wait a minute, no, that's not the way that shit's supposed to work. Ah, there he is.
I'm guilty. It's me.
What's up, mate?
What's up? Man. Whew. Man, I worked till like 7:30 last night. And I'm trying. Well, so I was going to get new tires on my truck. I took it down there and I was like, look, the front end, it's pulling real bad to one side and to the passenger side and everything. And that guy come back in there and he's like, come out here and look at this. I went out there, man. The ball joint on the lower side it was just flopping around. Oh. He's like, I wouldn't drive this no more than you had to. Like maybe to home, and that's it until we can get it in here. And the rest of them were pretty bad too. And so I had to order the parts. They had to order the parts. This was Friday or something, Thursday. I had to order the parts. Well, I was supposed to bring it in there yesterday morning And so I was trying to switch trucks. I had to go get my dad's truck. And I called the guy and I was like, hey, I'm supposed to be there at 8. You know, I'm running a little late. Well, I get over there, they fucking moved me back, man. So they're closed today. So I can't bring it there actually until Monday.
Damn.
I mean, till Wednesday. And I'd borrowed my dad's truck, you know, so I could get my properties done. So, yeah, anyway, it just needs, you know, the rest of the front end looked great, man. It's just the ball joints are just wore out. And apparently on the Ford, on the top, you got to replace the whole A-arms and everything because they're like mounted, you know, they're permanent, the ball joints. And the lower ones, you press out and press back in. And I with all the crap I got going on, I was like, I'm not trying to work on this, you know. It's gonna cost me an extra $300 for labor, but you know, $300 me out here trying to work on it, and I don't have.
Well, and one thing about it, that $300, but somebody's liable for it. So then, if something goes wrong, bad part, whatever, then
there's the key right there. And even if I did the ball joints and everything, I'd still have to take it down there and get it aligned and all that shit. So I just said, hell with it, let them do it. And so anyway, you know, it is what it is. And hey, I got this old lady around the corner here. She cuts her own grass, but she can't weed eat. And she owns like this house, and this house. You know what I'm saying? It's like 3 of them. So it's a great big chunk of property. And she pays me cash to weed eat, you know, for. And while I was there, the dude that's moved into this one house, he's a young guy. He come over there. He goes, hey man, I'll give you $50 if you'll carry this little bit of brush off around here. I walked around there and looked. Man, it was like 2, you know, just good sized handfuls. But he was like, man, I'll give you $50 to haul it off. I was like, bet. So that turned into a $90 job right there, man. Cash, you know.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Making money.
That's what
Yankee Watchdog. What's up, brother? Happy Independence Day, man.
Hey, Yankee, what's up? Hey, everybody in the chat. Happy Independence Day, and you know, celebrate that freedom. You know, kind of like freedom of people get to decide on who the fuck they want to give a wrench to or not. That's freedom, baby. Sorry, Rescue. I had to, man. That shit was irritating the hell out of me a while ago, man. I was like, man, come on, guys, man. I mean, I've never in my life asked for a wrench, and I never will. I mean, it's hell. When you got a wrench, then you got to do work and shit, you know.
Hell, dude, I think I got wrenches in places, and I don't even hardly talk because I can't stand to type on the phone. Most of the time, I'm just listening. That's why I even gotten to where I make it a point where I've gotten my rhythm down. I'm slowly learning that little pattern to where I can go, hey, y'all, peace sign, listening in, and then I send. Because if I try to say anything, I don't know, man. I don't understand how y'all do it. I said that 20 years ago with my kids, dude, when they used to open the little flip phones and they would do the 3 pushes so you could get your lowercase and everything. I go, see, I don't understand. Right. Y'all put so much focus in on this right here. How come y'all can't just go study at school and get better grades and shit? Y'all got this shit down, buddy. Y'all sit here and hold conversations with this. And it's like, but yet the teacher just told you 2 + 2 = 4 and you still can't remember.
I don't know. I do know that, like you said earlier, people will get mad at you and do things on your channel, hide people and shit like that. Yeah, screw that shit. But hey,
what's up, Ross?
What's up,
Happy
Ross?
Independence Day. Poppy 2 bears.
Poppy 2 bears. Right.
The flag still waves in this old soldier's heart. Happy for him. Right on, sir.
Right on. Hell yeah. No, I was going. My wife's off this week. She took her little vacation, and they used to have it where they couldn't take vacation around holidays, and you know, they changed that shit. So she took some vacation days for this week, and I was gonna, you know, I want to spend some time with her this week, but so that's why I've got 5 properties left, and I should be able to have them done this afternoon for this week. And
You gonna get them done before the heat of the day rolls in?
man, we had that cool. It was a cool front come through Sunday, and like all week, I think the warmest temperature we're gonna get is like 90 degrees, which that's pretty normal, man. I mean, it's hot, but it's really not hot. You know what I mean? I don't know. The humidity's down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting every day. We've got a 50, anywhere from a 30 to a 60% chance of rain. Afternoon, morning, just kind of, you know, it may rain, it may not, you know. So I'm just trying to. We pushed it late. That's why we worked so late last night, so that we could get all the properties done, you know, and as many done as possible. And we've only got 5 left, man. We'll finish them today, and shit. I'll be off the rest of the week, you know. So hell
You
yeah.
have your Independence Week.
Yeah, Independence Week. Well, and you know, and I look at it like this, man. Just like you had mentioned, you know, your wife, Miss Rescue, going and volunteering to work because of that double time and stuff, man. You know, that's independence, man. That's independence. You don't necessarily have to be off today to celebrate independence. You know, I'm celebrating, and even though I'm working, I'm celebrating independence because I can do my own business. I ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? I can go into work at 9:30, at 10:30, at 11. I can go into work when I feel like it, you know, and that's
freedom.
That's freedom, man. That's that independence, man. It's the freedom to be who you want to be, and I love it, man. I used to volunteer on them holidays too, man. Get that, because we got double time and a half, you know, and shit, you know, I make that money, man.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, dude! I was the dude. I volunteered to be on call for days like this.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, put me on call. I'll go run around in that bucket truck. I don't give a shit.
Right? That ain't no shit.
Pay me bucks. Back in those days, dude, I used to run around in that truck and I'd have Netflix watching. I'd be like, I don't give a shit. I pull up under. I start monitoring shit while I will have some movie playing. I'm just making bank. It's like people go, yeah, but dude, why you got to go to work? I said, okay. Let me take where I'm at right now. I'm sitting in my seat. I have a movie playing and I'm watching a meter. I got air conditioning going. So I'm getting paid to do this. Or I take my money away and I can go sit at my desk at home and look at a screen and not make any money. You know, so I'll just sit in this chair and I can make bank. I've never minded work.
Yeah.
Says, Rescue, did you lose electric over Father's Day weekend? No, ma'am, we didn't lose no power here. We blinked a couple little times when the storms were coming through. There was a couple of little just surge blinks, but I got to say, I love our co-op.
Man, Rescue, I am growing some monster freaking cucumbers here. Monsters.
Uh-oh.
Let me go get a couple of them, man. I'm growing some monster cucumbers.
The monster cucumbers. Rabbit says it's Happy Independence Day since 1776 Day. The thing is, can we keep it another year? I don't know, man. We fixing to find out.
Here's the ones I picked yesterday.
Damn it, son. Yeah, buddy.
I can grow some monster cucumbers, man. Look at these damn things, bro.
Damn, I can't tell if those things are bigger than TT1s last year or if they're as big or what, because they're huge like his. He had all those laid out that were huge.
Well, you seen my, you know, about the length of me, you know, my shortness, but still, look at that. Some of it's as damn long as my forearm. Dude,
it's as big around as your forearm and shit, dude. Hell, that looks like you'd slice a cucumber and that'd be a whole sandwich slice.
Look, Lady Smith saying not picking soon enough. Like literally, these things are growing overnight, like from from a good sized cucumber, you know what I'm saying? And coming out the next day and they look like this. It's crazy, dude. Me and my wife are just blown away, man, because we go and look at them every night, before dark, right before dark. We go check out everything, and we'll go back the next.
Hey, Shane.
No, yeah, we're not letting them get yellow, man. They're just, dude. I'm telling you this. They're like doubling in size overnight, man. It
Okay,
is crazy.
I think there's some sus behavior going on here, because we heard reports last week of people's farms were just overnight getting annihilated, but somehow Backwoods' farm overnight just multiplied. So I don't know. Starting to sound kind of sussy.
I'll not speak on that. I told y'all I was going to win this garden growing contest one way or another. No,
Griffin said those are watermelons.
I know, man. And then jalapenos, man. I picked several jalapenos yesterday, and my wife had to take my daughter to volleyball practice last night, so she took all of them and some more of these cucumbers to my mom and dad. Or I would show you them jalapenos I got. They're freaking huge jalapenos, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just tripping, dude. I got tomatoes out there this big around, man. They won't even fit in your hand.
Hey, it just blessings, man. Blessings come in different forms. Sharon said storms came through and we lost electric for 8 days. I ended up canning meat to not lose it, etc. We lost a freezer during the outage. We set up our generators, had 11 people visiting, etc. Trees down everywhere.
Oh,
we had no damage to our place. Well, it's cool, no damage, but yeah. And that's one thing about the piney woods and stuff. And she sees in East Texas, because these storms, man, depending on where them winds hit and start tearing trees down, you get in that back easement power lines. It's just, and I can just, like, from different jobs, what you see is like a high line stretch, but if trees get thrown around in that means you're not driving vehicles. So now you have to wait to get a track vehicle in, and sometimes you actually are literally having to go in and cut the stuff up and move it to the side so that you can keep getting through. Then you start laying your new lines so that you can string it. You got to bring your poles in, but all that is such a pain in the ass, because those easements look so wide and clean, but when you throw some trees in there all of a sudden across that, you got to go cut that up. You got to start shifting so much equipment back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry you were out for 8 days, but see, this is a blessing, Miss Sharon. She has her thinking cap on, and when shit hits the fan, she commences to going, okay, this is what we do. Yep. And like where she's talking about the 11 people, that's what happens around here when we lose power. You'll get people that'll gather because we'll just either cook the food or something so that way it doesn't go bad. Everybody gets fed and taken care of. Everybody starts to share and spread water. If somebody didn't have water, then community stuff.
We didn't have no power outages or nothing like that, but my neighbors over there, the Guatemalans over there, they've been celebrating the independence. Man, and they brought me 2 big ass platefuls of homemade tacos last night, boy.
Hey, they know how to spread, don't they?
Man, they were good. Well, I took them like 3 dozen eggs over there a couple of days ago, for their kids and stuff. And I take them peppers and cucumbers and tomatoes, and they've got a bunch of kids over there, and I take them stuff, and every time they grill out, they bring me food, man. And them tacos, they had them little homemade soft taco shells, they homemade them and stuff. Boy, man, I ate till I was nearly sick last night, boy. I couldn't stop eating them damn tacos, man. They were good, boy. Jesus. Pew pew.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Pappy Two Bears.
Yeah. I can tell you my Freedom Seed spreaders are very well lubricated and ready to go. made sure of that this past weekend.
Oh yeah, and look, Miss Sharon says we found out what new neighbors that have moved in weren't ready. Yep.
Eggs for goat milk.
Oh, look, Tiger says, guess it's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, taco. Yeah, I guess it is Tuesday, ain't it?
Oh, there you go, Rabbit. Rabbit trades eggs for some goat milk with one of his neighbors. Getting the cream off of the top of the milk right now for some goat butter.
Heck yeah, man! I tell you, bro, I've been so busy, man. I'm behind. We were talking about it earlier in the chat. You know, I'm behind on people's videos and stuff. God dang, man. It's been so hot out here, man, and I got the fan. You know, I've got one of them big shop fans. You know, it's one of them great big son bitches, and I roll it out there because I've been working on that trailer and doing some other stuff. So I got this fan going, and so I can't never hear. Because normally when I'm doing work around here, I'll play people's videos, you know, and listen to them. Yeah. But I can't hear over that damn fan, man. That son bitch loud as hell, you know. And that's just all you hear. Yeah, that's all you hear is that fan. So I got the trailer done now. Well, I've got to do just a hair more welding on it. Just probably about 3 hours worth of work, and I should be done with it. So hopefully, that's the last big project I'm taking on. I ain't doing no more, man. Dang, I can't even go fishing, man, because I'm working. You know, I'm working all the damn time. Redone that boat, and the only time I got to go fishing was at the meetup, and then you know I went that one morning when Hutch did that live stream. Hey, but I'll tell you, when I was out there yesterday evening, checking on my garden and everything, I've got I counted 8 blooms on my watermelons.
Oh hell yeah!
I was like, hell yeah. Because, man, I thought I lost them watermelons. You know, I made a video about it. Like, I don't know. Right, it was before we went to the meetup, and I made a little update garden video. And I was like, man, I don't know about these watermelons, man. I don't think they're gonna make it. You know, but I mounded them up, man, all the way to where the leaves were just like they were just barely off the ground, and that's all I did to them. I was like, screw it, I'll try that. And
I guess that's what they needed.
Man, I came back good, and
is that the seeds from like Hutch's watermelons?
No.
Okay. Because I know TT1 was doing like some seeds from Hutch's watermelons, and they were starting.
Yeah, no, there's a local grower here that does starts and sells starts. He's got huge ass greenhouse, and he grows the shit through the winter time and stuff like that, and has different levels of starts, and it's all local shit. So I pretty much buy from him every year. You know, I mean, I've grown shit from seeds many a times. I've grown marijuana plants. I've grown tomato plants. I've grown lots of shit from seed, but I don't know, you know, trying to find the room in this messy ass shop, you know, and keeping the shop warming up during the winter time. I screw all that, man.
Well, now that's a question. So, okay. So just seeds, you know, just different tomato, whatever. Can you take seeds and do the wet napkin thing to where you get the sprout and then put them in little sapling jars? Like that's okay to do regardless if it's a cantaloupe or whatever. I mean, just to get that sprout out of the seed.
Yeah, that's what I've always done is put them in the wet napkin.
See, I'm familiar with that just based off of the one plant back when I was a kid. That's the way we would do things. So
yeah,
I've got some of those muffin tins. And since those tomatoes that I did, that didn't work. But I have a grow light that I had ordered. I haven't put it together yet, way back. I got it last year. anyway, my plan is I think I'm going to take some napkins and I'm going to start trying to do the seeds to get sprouts, and then I'm going to take just soil and start putting them in those little muffin tins, and then a grow light over them so I can start to get them sprouts going. So soak your seeds to begin with before you plant them.
Right.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying though, Rabbit, is can I just take the seed and you take a napkin and fold it up and you wet the napkin and lay the seed inside, you fold it over and you lay it over in the dark for a few days and you let that sprout stem start to work out of that seed. You can do that with any plant, right? I mean, any.
As far as I know, I just try to grow the normal stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, because I don't know what all I got. That everybody sent me some different seeds. And I know I got some different type of tomatoes, and
just put them all in some napkins, man. Grow the shit out of it. Hell, you may have 15, 20 marijuana plants too, man.
Well, you know, I live in Texas now. Backwoods, that would not be legal. Golly, gosh darn it.
Legal.
Okay, Frog says it's called germinating the seed. See, I've heard those terms before, but like I said, my thing was only in reference to the one plant way back when I was young, so I didn't know if that carried over across the board.
Yeah. Rabbit's saying not all can be sprouted that way.
Okay.
So I don't know. Hawks, what's up, Hawks?
Hey, Hawk. There he is. Yeah. Let me just make sure they're in a warm, dark area. Because that's I just thought, man,
Rabbit,
get me some little sprouts going, and then that way, because I can try to at least do a couple of things, if nothing else, just in some pots, just to be doing it. I know I want to do my raised bed, but I won't be able to have enough this year for soil, probably.
I don't know. I did the cardboard thing, I don't know if they're talking about growing them inside a cardboard box, but I laid the cardboard boxes down on the ground before. I don't know. I didn't notice any difference in my garden.
That's probably on the long-term side, because then you'd end up probably helps create like your little biological type ecosystem underneath, because you get your bugs coming in, the moisture decomposing.
But see, now I want to bring up something that's controversial, because on growing, because I did it again this year. I do it every year. I go in there about 2 weeks before I'm going to plant, and I go in my chicken pen. I dig up some chicken shit dirt, that's been in there, and I stick it in my garden. I mix it all around real good, and then give it about 2 weeks, and then I plant in there. And a lot of people say you can't do that. You got to wait a year. I don't know. I do it every year. You see the results. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I do it every year, You just got to be careful of not putting too much in there. But I'll put it in there and mix it around real good. Water it, I water mine every day, even before I put my stuff in there, my plants.
Well, so let me ask you this, because see, I wonder when they say that, but they don't take into account that the soil that you're mixing it with. So your levels in what you put it with could have been off enough that it actually balanced it out, where you could have gone 50 miles in another direction in that land. Well, if you had done that, that was still too hot. That's why it burnt the roots and it fried it all. Well, right. You got to take into everything. Well, for you, it worked, and it must have been what you needed, because you did it and you got really good results, which means I wonder if you had have looked at the levels of it before you added that kind of shit. It was probably real low, and you would have struggled to grow stuff, but you did that, which people go, oh, that'll burn stuff. That'll cause it to be too hot. Well, for you, it actually brought your shit up to be prime.
Yep. But I do that every year. But like Nikki's saying, though, there's so many ways to garden, man. Just find what works best for you. Yeah, mine are all raised beds too, Rabbit. So I don't know. It works for me. That's all I can tell you.
I think that's an oxymoron, Rabbit, because Rabbit says, y'all seen the soil we have to work with. Well, I think that most people call that rock. Maybe
Well,
up in
yeah.
Missouri you call it soil, but down
Well,
here we call that shit rock.
well, the soil that you actually get in this type of area is got a lot of sand in it. It's real, it's kind of gritty, sandy, like, and then you have some clay in some areas as well. But like to well, let's just put it this way: like when like lawnmower blades, this is something I can speak on. Our soil has got so much like sandy type grit to it that it'll just like slowly sand off your blades, man, and they'll look like you've been sharpening them for 10 years, man, and you've used them for like a year. You know what I mean? Because that stuff just
That sand.
sandblast it,
Yep.
like, yeah. So that's why we I don't know, but I that's what I do. I had the chicken dirt. I go in there and I'll dig off the very top layer where they've been. Yeah, you can start a fire out here by just mowing. Yeah, yeah. In fact, we have our like our state, properties or whatever, the federal lands and stuff like that. If you ride a 4-wheeler on them, they have to have a spark arrestor on them.
Okay.
They won't let you get out there and ride. Well, if they catch you, you'll be in trouble if you don't have some type of spark arrestor. Because because some of the land that I go on my 4-wheeler is state land, federal land, whatever, and I have to get that sticker. You got to buy the sticker, and that it's kind of almost like like an inspection deal. It's your 4-wheeler meets the requirements to be able to ride on federal land. The spark arresters and shit like that. Yeah, it's stupid.
That is so weird. Yeah, because down here I was like, I don't know how that would go if they implemented some shit like that in Texas. Because, dude, we got 4-wheelers around here. I mean, that's what people just use. Hell, there's people that go to Dollar General on a 4-wheeler around here. So, I mean,
Yeah,
they lost their license for driving, and the cops all know it. And you look down the little farm market road, and there's trails down the side of the thing, and that's because they can ride their 4-wheeler down the damn shoulder, all the way down to the Dollar General because they lost their license for drunk driving.
Well, there's a game and fish building out in the middle of these woods out here by where I live, and they've got phone lines, internet that goes up to the building. So that was on one of my routes, to clean the phone pedestals, and that it was real dry at that time, and we had a fire, can't build fire type thing,
Yeah,
and. Yeah, burn ban, and they fucking, like, one of them game and fish dudes. They came and like rode with me, kind of followed me up through there until I got them done, just because I was using a weed eater quite a bit. Yep, sure did. And he told me, he said, "Man, you're good. Do what you need to do." He said, "I just need to kind of hang with you,
Well, now I'll say that now here in Texas, at least down in Southeast Texas. Now, like we enter into burn ban season, don't be going down the road and flick no cigarette out the window because you'll think you just threw a stick of dynamite the way you're going to get pulled over and treated. But that's because it's a shitload of pine trees down here, dude. And it's them yellow pines that a lot of your timber, your 2x4s and all that shit's coming out of. Well, dude, that shit is like, and I said this once before on a stream, if you take take some Q-tips, get you a handful of them, and dip the heads of those in like alcohol or something, and then light them and spread them across your hand and watch how that just dances. That's what happens to the trees around here, dude. I gotta say, people think house fires, and I'm not knocking people that do house fires. I get it, and it's nerve-wracking, and it can't. To me, it's not as scary as the deep forest stuff. You get off in the woods, man. You just kind of start really going because it's like, That's groundwork, dude. You get trees falling around you, and all of a sudden you're just enclosed, and it's like, ooh, yeah, I don't know about all this.
I was always weirded out because I was on the volunteer fire department for a pretty good while, and all of our training and stuff, we did, and I had to go to some fully involved places and stuff, and we were trying to put them out, and I was just, even though like the people were accounted for, it was just always like you go in there with that big old hook, and you pull shit down so you can get to the ambers, and spray it. I was just always worried about pulling a body, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God dang, man, I'd be in there. And this one dude, his shop building caught on fire, man. It was bad. It was a bad deal. And I went in there and I started pulling shit out away from the walls and stuff, with that big old hook. I'm pulling, man, it's fucking fire everywhere. And all of a sudden I heard this pop, pop, pop. And I was like, I come up out of that Joker, man, and that dude goes, oh, shit, I forgot, man. I got a whole can of ammo in there. I was like, oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah. Shit, dude, I've been busted by propane bottles. I've been hitting in the side by aerosol cans and shit. Most of the time, it's not a big deal. You're going. But see, the thing about houses and the buildings and structures is that there's a vehicle. There's a pumper, there's water around you somewhere. So somebody, now granted, if you're on the inner city, I'll say that I didn't do inner city 13-story high rise shit or nothing. Mine's rural shit, but you just, I don't know. It's weird, but you get off in these woods, man, and you're starting to do that, and that shit's dancing on top of you, and you get them pine needles and they're raining down on you, and you're just waiting for limbs. Shit starts lighting around you, and it's just got a weird feeling because you're cut off from water. Water's not the thing. You got to kick dirt. You got to chop some shit down. You got to put this out. It ain't like, let me put the cannon on it. There ain't no cannon around you. I don't know, man. That was always really nerve wracking. And we've had some bad ones around here. It was, I think 10 years ago, we had one. That's the one that stretched all the way across 45, went all the way up into Centerville. I think Nikki remembers that one. That shut down that whole interstate. It shut down everything. They were worried about it engulfing Huntsville, which is a lot of prison farms. So then you got to start going, oh my God, we got to start doing mass evacuations. And we got the hospitals, the colleges. So you're talking a town that has prison farms all around it, a college university in the middle of it, and hospitals. It was crazy. So yeah, around here, if you flick cigarettes or anything during burn ban, it does not go over well.
Yeah, it's the same way here. Well, they catch you acting stupid. They'll hem you up quick. Yeah. Burning the fire back to it. Yeah.
Well, damn, Frog, where do you live? Chicago or something?
Right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, damn.
Because I love how it's the volunteer fire department. And
yeah.
It's like,
volunteer to go in and steal people's shit.
It sounds like Chicago or some shit.
Right.
Detroit.
Man, I don't know.
Right, Rabbit, that is funny too. He brought up the drip torch. Dude, yeah. People will be freaking out, going, that guy's starting it. It's like, shut up, lady. It's supposed to be doing that. But he's starting the fire.
Right. Got to burn back to it, man. Take the fire away. Yeah, I learned a lot when I was doing the rescue and the volunteer fire, because we did search and rescue as well, and it was it never dawned on me in the past, when I was younger, before I got that training, is like, don't be on the top of the hill fighting a fire that's coming up the hill, Yeah. People, man, you don't understand how fast, and we watched, they had a video and showed us, man, it was like, God dang, dude, that son of a bitch ate that hill up quick, boy.
Yeah.
And there ain't, I don't care how fast you can run, you can't run that fast, man.
Well, no, because especially with hills, man, that terrain, because the wind current, can literally make something go, okay, this isn't so bad. And when that wind shifts and all of a sudden you're in a blowtorch.
Yep.
Because
Sure
it
enough.
has that back drop to it and it puts that wind, and next thing you know, it increases that. See, down here, it's the dancing of it on the treetops. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
Because it'll run faster than you can catch it. That's what almost happened down here, dude. We almost burnt from where I'm at all the way down to the damn port because you couldn't chase it fast enough, and
Right.
trying to get in front of it. And it was like, well, shit, how are we going to get in front of it? Because we're going to have to, and we ended up having to cut, I think we cut a 1/4 mile strip of trees. Is how we ended up getting it to stop. And that was down around Sour Lake, if I remember right. And that was because the treetops, when you're dancing on the treetops, that wind's whipping, well, it's stretching over. So it ain't a typical fire break. That's why we had to do damn near a 1/4 mile worth, because you had embers that were blowing in the wind. And man, that's all it took. And that's why it was a nightmare. That's why nowadays, yeah, you don't want to. That we make it a big point. Everybody throws. There's signs that get hung up instantly for burn ban. Let everybody around the whole area burn ban. Don't smoke in your house and keep your shit to yourself.
Well, that ain't no kidding. Yeah, they'll hem your ass up for grilling too.
Yeah.
If
it gets bad enough,
yeah,
people get mad and they're like, man, you know, it only takes one ember.
See it.
One little ember. And it's so funny because you get people that will freak out about gas in a cigarette, but then they'll want to barbecue right next to the damn dry leaves. And it's like, okay, you do understand. I'll throw the cigarette in a bucket of gas and it's going to go, tss.
Yep.
But your ember lands on that pile of leaves and that shit's fixing to go woof.
Gone too. That's how my father-in-law's shop got burnt down. It was a burn ban, and the dude thought he was just going to burn a few little leaves in his backyard, and it didn't take just a second, man. It got away from him, burnt my father-in-law's shop building plumb down, man. Burn it to the ground, boy.
That's why I love to burn at night myself. If I'm burning leaves or any outside timbers and stuff, I love burning at night because I can watch the embers float.
Right.
And now I can watch them when they go out, and it's like, okay, cool. Because you know, people, it's just simple science, but it's the heat. And you're burning leaves and you end up with a leaf that catches fire on the edge, but the heat has already been glowing. That leaf starts to just float up off and away, and then the wind takes it and then it drops out of the wind current. It lands over there where the ember's still going.
Yep. And it's just
and
like
the world worst is people going and getting a glass of tea backwoods. They rake that yard and they start that fire, and then they go, okay, I got the leaf fire going. I'm going to go get me some tea.
Yep.
Shit goes bad.
Well, that, you know, and you got to think when that leaf is floating up through that heat, you know, that's coming up, that it's just like you sitting there going, blowing on that leaf, keeping that ember going, you know, because it's in that wind. That's that heat wind, you know, and then bam, like you said, it drops off, done. It's catching somebody else's shit afire, you know. I mean, I love to grill, man. I really do. But when it's that bad, it's best to, you know.
Lady Smith, I was laughing at her. She said salads, desserts are done, all while listening, laughing, learning.
Right. That's the way it's supposed to be today. I hope everybody has a great freaking day, man. I know I got to go cut grass. It kind of sucks, but it don't, because it's, you know, I can get done today. I'll be off the rest of the week, make my money for the week, be off the rest of the week. My wife's off. We're gonna have a good time.
Well, you know what's good about it, Backwoods? What's really good about it? It's your decision.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could take off today. I could, you know. And you know, you never know. I'm, you know, my boss is kind of quirky and shit, you know. We may go out and cut 1 or 2 properties and then say, fuck it, we'll cut the rest tomorrow, you know, and take the rest of the day off and enjoy the holiday.
This is true. You never know.
Never know.
That's the blessing of freedom. You get to decide.
What's up, Lady Hammer? What's up,
Lady
Ellen?
Hammer? Miss Ellen?
Yeah.
That's it, rabid respect fire. That's all you can say about it.
Right.
It's like electricity. You ain't got to understand it. You ain't got to mess with it, but you better respect it.
Well, that ain't no kidding. I damn sure respect electricity, man. I don't understand it, and all I know is that shit can jump from there to there and light your ass up, and I don't play with it. That's the one part I know about it. Once it hits you, it's over. What's up, Monique?
Hey, little maple leaf. What's up, Monique?
Yeah,
Happy 4th of July.
I didn't realize something until like pretty late last night. Because like I said, once I got done with my main work, you know, and then done gardening and all that, time I took a shower and ate and everything. I mean, it was working on like 9:30 last night. I forgot Ghost was live last night.
Oh yeah, I did his hat deal. I was there for a little while, but then I was sitting here and I would do this. So then I ended up back like this, and I was going, okay. But then I kind of came to, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and shut it off. And I went and laid down for a little while. Then I got up at like, I don't know, flipping 2:30 in the morning and sat up until like 4:30 and then got back up at 5:30. Decided I'd go live.
Yeah, I slept in a little bit. I remember my alarm going off and at 6 and I hit snooze on it. I don't know. The next thing I know, my wife woke me up at 7:30. She was like, "Boy, when you woke up there for a minute, you went back out." She said, "You was snoring, you was out." And I was like, "I don't snore. I don't know who you're talking about."
I didn't hear a thing.
Yeah,
that's usually what I tell her. She goes, "You were snoring." I really? Because I didn't hear anything. So that, or she gets mad because then I'll go, "I don't know," because what I heard, it sounded like you were the one snoring.
Right?
What? I don't snore, and I go, "I don't know." That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
And so I recorded her one time. Ooh, to this day, she forgets. But if I go, well, I think a recording, son, she'll remember all of a sudden. She'll go, "You better not have that." To this day, dude, 10 years later, she's still worried I got that recording of her snoring.
Rescue, I'm about to, me and a buddy of mine are about to embark on some woodworking, epoxy, acrylic paints. Like we're fixing to start on some stuff, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to make some of them charcuterie boards.
What?
Well, it's like a serving board. It almost looks like a cutting board, and it's called a charcuterie board, and it's like you can serve, you know, like let's say you get I don't know, some little snacks, you know, the little cheeses and
so kind of like a serving tray.
Yeah, it's like a serving tray, but it kind of looks like more like a cutting board, but it's called a charcuterie board, and
Okay.
we're gonna. I know, Monique. I try. You know what the hell I'm talking about, Monique.
So you're gonna like do these boards and then have like inlays and stuff, and that's where your epoxy's.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, make rivers through them, so you can take like one.
Oh, like the tables.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do tables too.
Because I've seen the tables, dude. They're badass. You gonna do the LED stuff?
Well, we got to start, you know, kind of small. You know what I mean at first, but yeah, it's I've got tons of videos saved, you know, in a on my YouTube there that. So we're gonna start working on it this weekend. See if we can.
Sorry, I couldn't help but laugh. Monique actually typed the word in like my East Texas redneck ass is going to read that and still be able to pronounce it right.
Right.
I'd butcher that name even more.
Charcuterie board. Or maybe it's charcuterie. Hell, I don't know. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking. See, she knew what I was talking about. She just wants to make fun of somebody.
See, I would say that's almost looks like it would be a charcuterie board. Because it's like if you took the CHAR, I know in character, you sound that out as care. So it would be like a charcuterie. A charcuterie. I don't know.
Look, Look, all I know is I'm gonna make the damn boards. Okay, I might just call it a backwoods board. How about that? I can pronounce that shit.
Yeehaw! That's what's up.
No, us damn rednecks can't spell and we can't
That's
talk
it.
neither.
Shoot fire.
Shit, hell, girl, what the hell wrong with you? But you know,
Don't
damn,
you know?
it's one of them damn charcuterie boards, man, where you try to you serve the damn meats and shit on it. Hell,
One of them dar things, you know.
and when we get done with the meats, if you ain't acting right, I might just spank you with the damn thing. How about that?
Yeah, we go from dinner to spanking. Serving board to paddle, just like that. Who loves you, baby? What's up, Sophie?
They're trying to put it all sectioned out and shit, like we're really going to be able to say that.
I know. Look at Brian acting like Wikipedia and shit.
I know, right?
Broken out.
Shark. It's a cootie board. It's got the cooties.
So it's
shit.
a charcuterie.
Yeah, it's a charcuterie.
So it's a cootie board.
Yeah. Oh, we can call them cooter boards.
The cooter.
Yeah. Cooter boards.
Hey, eat from the cooter board and it'll bless your pooter. From the cooter to the pooter.
But damn. Damn rescue. Oh my God, man. Oh. What the hell, man? How does this possible? I was just talking about trying to make some damn nice boards and shit.
Freedom.
Oh my God. That's
from the cooter to the pooter.
That's right. That's funny. We have to have pinky places for them for the
Hey,
pink.
do it on the handle. So on the serving side, top side, you have cooters, and then on the bottom of the handle, you could have from the cooter to the pooter. Served with style.
The cooter to the pooter serving board. Backwoods made.
Oh, damn.
What's up, Hutch?
What's up, Hutch?
I know you got me giggling over here. I can't stop.
Oh, I needed that. That was good.
Damn.
Oh.
Ellen, you have a great day.
Yes, ma'am. Happy Independence Day. Make it a great day.
Absolutely. Oh, Sophia. It's a serving and spanking board. Yeah. God dang. Oh man.
Damn.
So anyway, yeah, we're gonna start working on them this weekend. I found some epoxy where I can get, and I've been looking through a bunch of them, and they make a dye, for the epoxy, and so we're just gonna try to make a few things like that this weekend, see what we can come up with, and I already have some of the oils and stuff. But when you're doing these cooter boards and stuff, you have to have a certain kind of oil for them so that they're food grade. It's food grade oil. It's so you can eat off of it. God damn it, rescue.
By all means, continue.
Okay. A food grade lube, yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, damn it, son. Food
I
grade.
snorted. Oh,
All natural.
mm.
Oh, man.
Oh,
know.
you know, I think our group is the only group that can go from cutting boards to cooter boards to painting it, and it's dirty. You know what I mean?
Well, thank God this was an hour after the cucumber discussion.
Right?
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. I saw you. He was like, well.
We're going to serve this on the cooter board. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Lord have mercy. Y'all, there's something wrong with all of y'all in chat. I'm just saying.
The train has derailed. That's it, Tiger.
Right? There's something wrong, badly wrong with y'all. Man. Me and Rescue there's nothing wrong with us. It's just y'all in the chat.
What's
Devil
up,
Dog? What's up?
Happy Independence Day.
Man,
Thank you for the service, sir. Oh, my damn. See, hey, I don't care. Just have to let it go. I'm born that way. So you just get the 3-letter word. You know, it wasn't intentional. So he gets his feelings hurt when I use that 3-letter word that starts with a S.
Who does?
D-Dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Even though it's just natural, I can't help it. But I have to catch myself when I talk to him because he gets all in his feels. No, I'm just picking.
Now the cooter board comes.
Come on.
It comes with dental floss.
But it's got edible oil.
Jesus. I just prefer words to be spoken properly.
Michigan Outpost. What's up?
Michigan Outpost, what's up? So what? I prefer words to be spoken properly, Monique. You understood what I said,
Right?
I'm just saying. You knew what I was talking about because you sure spelled it out for me real quick. Just saying. Maybe you might have been hanging around with us rednecks a little more than you thought you did.
These bees getting infected. You're welcome, Sophie. Sophie said her brain is jacked for the day, so
that girl Monique, she just thinks she was in here with the proper English folks.
she had to learn hillbilly to hang with us.
Pretty much. Oh, Lord have mercy. That was a good laugh.
Oh, man, that was flipping awesome.
I would say I needed it, but, man, I'll be honest with you. I've been in a hell of a happy mood for a while. I've been working my ass off, but I've been in just a good mood, man. It's like, screw it. I ain't letting nothing get me down.
I needed it. It hasn't that I've been in a bad mood. I just hadn't had a good humorous mood in a while. Matter of fact, it's probably since last year, and I think it was even during a stream then when I was like, shit, I don't think I've laughed that hard in years. I think that was back when Bug Out used to come up in the mornings, and you know how sometimes he can just get to spitting out some shit, and dude, he had me rolling. And I was like, man, I ain't laughed that hard in years. And then now today, I gotta say that one there, that still gets me. I still run it through my mind, and I'm scared. Make me laugh all over again. It's just like from the cooter to the pooter,
That's right.
served with style.
I wonder. I wonder if my buddy will go for that. Because I'm gonna get one of them um, burning irons, so you can
Oh yeah,
ride on the boards and shit. Yeah, from the cooter to the pooter,
there you
served
go.
with style,
Hell
backwoods
yeah,
made.
hell yeah.
Hmm.
Well, Monique says to think that absolutely kills me is when you call the toilet a commode. Well, I guess it'd really blow your mind to know that it's also referred to as a urinal, a latrine, a pisser,
The shitter.
the shitter, the throne.
Here's the wood I'm gonna start out with.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
That's pretty, ain't it?
Oh yeah. Oh dude, look at them knots.
Yeah, that's some pretty stuff right there. I picked this piece out, and we're gonna start with this one. I've been watching a bunch of videos, man, about how to make them wood, the grains on it pop, and everything, man. We're gonna.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Michigan head to head.
Well, it is a jalapeno.
Now follow that up with on a stick.
And you need to have an easy spread custom board. Commode is a French word for chest of drawers. Well, nobody cares about the French. It's America, baby. We say commode here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hell. That shit's on fire over there.
Board.
Yeah, you heard about France, Belgium, and Switzerland.
Hey,
all
that's a
have
good
all them
idea,
rights and
Pappy.
shit going.
That's a good idea Pappy's got, man.
Install a toilet paper holder on the end of the board, then wood burn the cooter to the pooter name on it. There you go.
I was just saying though, just make some toilet paper holders. So put that on there. Let's see.
Oh, there. Hey, you got a compliment from a lady, Backwoods.
What is it?
Lady Smith said that's some pretty wood, Backwoods.
It is. It's some beautiful wood there. I can't wait, man, to get to that. It's just, yeah.
Jeff Dunham is great. That's what made me think of that, Teresa.
Oh yeah.
When jalapeno on a stick.
That I think they're making fun of. I think they're making fun of. Some of them are making fun of when I did that video when Monique sent this other stuff here. I'm gonna start working on this too. It's got some badass granary. Look at that shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Monique sent this to me.
Oh, what kind of wood is it?
Shit, I can't remember what all the wood was.
How does that wood identify?
Right. I'm gonna try to make something out of this too this weekend. I had it put up on the shelf over there until I got to the woodworking stuff that I want to try to start doing. And
they're wanting to know, is your wood hard?
Yes, very much. Hardwood is really the only thing you actually can work with. Softwood just it don't comply.
It's kind of limp.
Yeah, it just yeah. It's hard to go from the cooter to the pooter on some soft wood,
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
No. Oh my Lord.
Sophie says Backwoods likes fondling wood. Good to know. I think only his own wood though.
Bird's eye maple. Okay, that's right. Okay. Seemed like, yeah, she had told me that. That's some pretty stuff, man. I mean, that's really beautiful stuff. I'm gonna try
Bird's
to.
eye maple. Oh, there you go. Poppy Two Bear says backwards. Make some custom catfish cleaning boards while you're at it.
Ooh, ooh, that is a really good idea.
Hell yeah.
That is a really good idea.
Just picture yourself sitting on the boat, or if you were at the campground, and then picture the kind of board you would go, yeah, this would be handy, and then make them boards and bam, dude.
Let's see. Hang on a second.
That's a damn good idea, Peppy.
So basically, so here,
She
Here
said she
where I-
thought the other piece she sent you was tiger maple. That's what she said. She thought the other piece that she sent you was tiger maple
yeah, it's down in,
or flame birch. She said she can't remember.
yeah,
Man, look at that.
yeah, that's pretty stuff.
It does. It's got some cool grain. I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I can make you
And
full
the
screen.
Yeah, the grain is,
Look
yeah,
at that,
it's
man.
yeah, really pretty stuff. She sent me. I was really proud to get it. I'm gonna, like I said, I didn't want to practice on this stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's, so I've been trying to practice on some other stuff, and my buddy builds custom cabinets, so he's real good with work. You know, he works wood real well.
Real well.
Real well. That's the only reason I keep him around, because he works the wood well.
Well, now that sounds kind of strange backwards. I'm just
That did kind of sound gay, didn't it?
yeah, just a tad.
Just a tad.
That's why I keep him around. It's the way he handles wood. It's like, yeah, that's kind of him.
Well, you know, we're not going to be able to talk about working with wood with these bunch of hooligans in the chat.
Puppy
Yes, box
says,
elder. Yes, yes. Stuff made out of box elder. Yeah, that's some really pretty stuff.
Oh, now I will say. So Pappy says a pistol grip, and I will say, man, when I thought about that bird's eye maple, can you imagine that bird's eye maple with it as an inlay on a pistol, and then it's sanded down and then clear coated?
It's
I don't know if it would be good for the whole handle, you know, but like if you had an insert, like on like a 1911 or something, where you could do an insert of the wood.
I think it's hard enough wood to hold up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dude, that has a badass look, and sanded down and then clear coated. That'd be awesome looking.
You know, I've got like several 1911s in there, and a couple of them's just got just regular old wood grips. I could bring them out here, and that's not a bad idea. I could remove the handles on one of them and bring them out here and see about making some. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
that would be beautiful. Actually, from this stuff.
That'd be badass.
Yeah.
That'd almost be like a wooden pearl handle almost, only out of wood.
You've just been handling the wrong old wood, Sophia. That's your problem. Just saying.
Like most things, it's all in the selection.
Just saying. Some,
there's Chuck E. Cheese's, and then there's real pizza.
Well, and you kind of get into that thing like the tortoise and the hare. Some them little young hares, they think they can. Let's just try to hurry up real quick. They're all about hurry. The older wood, you know, it takes its time and is aged well, and you know, it's kind of like a fine wine or a piece of cheese, you know, some aged cheese. You know what I mean?
Finer with time.
See, Rabbit knows. Tell him, Rabbit.
It's all in the selection. See, some people just go to the lumber store and grab whatever's on the stack and then bitch about the bent boards and crappy shit later.
Yep.
And then there's people that stand there and go, I think I'm going to be a little more selective. I'm kind of picky on. And then you end up with the finer wood. I'm just saying.
At the 4-hour mark,
Pappy says my 73-year-old brother and his younger wife have a 3-month-old baby.
Wow. I'm gonna have to run some studies and go get it figured out to be sure.
Oh Lord!
I mean,
don't get a splinter.
Splinter hell, you get the whole tree here.
Oh, she says in a few days I'll be 60, going on 25. Well, happy early birthday, see. Teresa said age cheese doesn't sound appealing in that context.
Bonsai? Nah, bonsai is just over quick. You know, it's like bonsai, bam, it's done. You know. Nah.
Well, I don't know. That's more of a trimming, and it has to be trained. And
I trimmed some bushes yesterday, and then had a lady stop and ask me if I
wanted some more work.
She did. I swear to God, she pulled up. She goes, "You do yard work for anybody?" And I said, "Well, it depends." And she goes, "Well, I've got some bushes I need trimmed." And I almost busted out laughing because I was thinking about Virginia roots, you know, and her talking about the bushes and stuff. Oh my God, I almost busted out laughing at her. And I did. I looked at her and I said, "Yes, ma'am, I can trim your bushes." I'm supposed to actually go by there this afternoon and do that.
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna break out the big guns. I'm breaking out the big guns this afternoon. I'm going bush trimming, boy. Look at this.
Oh shit,
son, this ain't no joke right here. Big old
damn
boy.
it.
Yeah. You see what that is, right? It's just a chainsaw bar cover. I bought that to cover this thing, man, because that son of a bitch will cut the fuck out of you, man.
Oh, I bet. Shit.
The bush doctor, right?
That's it. Backwoods the bush doctor.
Hell yeah. How does it go? Hell yes. Or you bet your ass I'll cut your grass and I'll trim your bush too. I got to get me some shirts made up like that, some work shirts. You bet your ass I'll cut your grass and I'll trim your bush too.
Crocodile clippers.
Oh, overzealous, Sophia. I get wild and crazy and shit.
Hey, go big or go home.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If you can't run with the big dogs, Sophia, maybe you need to go sit on the porch with the little dogs. Just saying.
You got to go hang out with the pups.
Yeah, go.
Scissor hand, specialized bush trimmer. Right, Rabbit says, I know a guy that could do them shirts for you, Backwoods.
I know. I know. I hate I missed his live stream last night, man, because I really want to support him, man. You know, in his shirt making and stuff, and be there and stuff. He's doing a good job on them, man. I freaking love our shirts, man.
I ordered one of yours. I'm gonna and I'm which it's fine. I'm gonna wear it and all, but I gotta order another one of yours because Ghost forgot to put the flag on the sleeve. At first, I thought I forgot an option, and he goes, "Oh no, I screwed up." And I said, "That's cool, but it's not worth sending. To send, and it just that's it. I just wait next month or two, and then a few extra bucks, and then I'll just buy another one."
What's up, Sharon?
If I thought Hutch could fit into it, I'd send it to him because since he cuts the sleeves out of them.
I don't know. I love my work shirts, man. He made me. That was another reason. I ain't gonna lie, man. I had to. So I started a load of laundry last night before I finally crashed out, and well, I crashed out before I stuck it over into the dryer. So when I got up this morning, I was like, "Damn it, man!" And it kind of, been sitting there wet all night, so I had to set it to rewash and this morning, and then I put it in the dryer a little just before I came on here. So that was another reason why I was like, well, I got a little time, because I got to have my work shirts.
Hey, morning, Miss Sharon. Happy 4th of July.
Where did the live go? Is it not there, Sophia? I hadn't looked. I didn't really get a chance to look much. I clicked on. I come out here this morning to sit and kind of wake up, and I clicked on YouTube there.
I don't know. I thought it was still there. Is it down?
We've got a front load washing machine, Sophia. I don't know. I clicked on YouTube and I seen you were live, and I didn't even look at anything else. I just clicked on yours. I actually lurked in your chat for.
No, it's not there.
Huh.
I just looked. It's like, wow, okay.
It's not on his live page?
Nope.
Hell.
Yeah,
Text.
I wonder if YouTube took it down or he's like editing or something.
Oh. I'll text him and ask him.
Rabbit says I was a half a bottle of rum into the live, so I have no effing clue. We did a front loading washing machine, and I forgot why she didn't like it. I forgot what it was, and she goes, "Oh, I don't really like that." And so we went back to the top load. I don't like any of them. I just throw the shit in the damn tub, throw some shit, start that cycle. The minute it stops, take the shit out and throw it in the dryer.
Well, I mean,
you take it out,
but I normally, yeah.
What's up, Mad Chad?
Mad Chad, what's up?
Greetings from the Erie Coast.
I normally do that too. I mean, just get the shit washed and dried. And yes, ladies, I do my own laundry. Always have, always will. Wash, dry, fold, put up, all that. But yeah, I didn't. I fell asleep. I was tired, man. I worked my ass off yesterday. We was rolling through them properties, and they looked good when we got done with them. And I don't mind to roll through them properties, but this shit's gonna be done right. you know.
I'm sorry, Gmo Nana. I don't know. She must have gone AFK or something. She come back and she was like, "Oh my, it was seriously X-rated."
I wonder if she was talking about. She's talking about now or last night.
Oh, maybe it was last night then. Yeah, because we were there so bad a while ago. Now last night, I don't know. Like I said, I sat here and I was going. I slowly leaned back and I was listening, and then I started doing this, and then it'd be like, oh, and then I ended up going all the way back.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, by the time I got done working yesterday and then got home, you know, and had to do my own chores here, the time I ate, and luckily, man, because I was sitting there thinking last night, I was like, damn, what am I going to eat? You know, I have to fucking pick something to eat now. And god dang, my neighbor come over and he's like, Mr. Billy, I got you some tacos. Boy, he had 2 big old platefuls of them. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, man, that's right on time. Thank you, brother. Shoot. So I was just sitting there figuring out what I was going to eat tonight, man.
Yes, they were. Rabbit says has an old 1970s something Kenmore. That was well. That's companies took pride in what they were building and wanted quality.
Mm-hmm.
People that were making it took pride in what they were doing and made quality work.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm about to have to get off here, man. I need to go on and get started. We're supposed to get rain showers. Monique, I talk a lot of shit like that, but I pretty much, my mom, you know, when I was growing up, my mom taught me how to cook, clean, how to do laundry, how to do dishes properly, how to do all that stuff, and my first wife was a bitch cunt. Excuse my language. She was one of them sorry women. She really was, and you know, I always did my own stuff. And when I met my wife, she'll do stuff for me. She, you know, she'll cook dinner if I ask her. She'll do whatever, you know. But I just do it myself. I just do. I would rather do it myself. I know how to do it. I know, you know, it's just easier. Like seriously, if I just, you know, like when I eat my food and I take my plate in there and I wash it off in the sink and then I put it in the dishwasher, you know, that's just the way I roll, man. I don't know. I prefer to do my own stuff. You know what I mean?
Dude, to be honest, I can't even imagine. I know it happens, but I can't imagine ever looking at anybody and going, "Hey, fix me something to eat."
Yeah.
Unless you're on the other side of a counter, and to be honest, I don't even do that when I'm paying for it, because if we've reached that level, I just tell you to give me my money back, because now I don't even trust you to make my food. So I don't tell anybody to go do that.
Right.
I can't even picture that, you know.
Well, and for me, honestly, you know, my wife works every
I'll be
day.
honest, I don't even understand why somebody would take that backwards. Can you
No,
imagine that you're like doing something and all of a sudden you're getting screamed at from another room and like, "Hey, make me something," and it'd be like, I'm sorry, no. That happens one time, and then we have this conversation, and when it happens again, it's like, look, man, this is just going to have to go to another way. I just can't, man.
Ghost said he deleted it because it got pretty rough at the end.
Oh. I don't know. I just can't see people that live in those conditions. And I'm sorry for anybody that does. And they need to just know that they're the ones in control. Even, you know, the only ones I can say I have no understanding of was I don't understand what it would be like to be a young female with a child. in that scenario. I have no comprehension of that because, but as far as grown up stuff, adult shit, people need to make better decisions. People need to realize that they deserve better and that nobody gets to treat nobody that way.
Yeah, he said he deleted it because it got a little rough towards the end. So I don't know. It must have gotten really rough if Ghost deleted it. I don't know what happened, but
see, Tiger, I just can't even. I can't even get that. Tiger said her first husband was like that. She was gone all day once, and he complained because he hadn't eaten all day. See, and it's just like I don't even understand that mindset.
That. No.
Hell, in all honesty, when you really look at it, if you're with somebody because you have these feelings for them, if anything, you would be trying to do something to lighten their load, not add to it. So,
Exactly.
If anything, it would be like, oh no, I'll get I tell mine all the time going, oh no, I'll fix my coffee when I get ready for it in a minute. She'll offer to do a lot of shit, but because I don't know, man. That's the problem. I see a whole generation of youngins out here that just sit and expect people to do things for them. And then now I realize that we've got grown-ups treating their wives. So we got kids growing up in those environments.
Yes.
Seeing this just dictating. And it's just sad that it just perpetuates because
a lot of the times, man, my kids cook their own food too. We're just not, I don't know. We're a traditional family, but we're not. You know what I mean? Like we don't all sit down at the table. We all like different things. We cook what we feel like, if I want to eat, I see what you're looking at. Go ahead, Rescue.
Well, I was just TJ,
Yeah, no, it's cool. Go ahead.
Happy Independence Day, ma'am. I'm glad you're here. Make it a good day. And I know it's tough. It's a rough day. You're among friends here.
Absolutely. Absolutely, TJ. But yeah, that's to me, I could have been all disgruntled and shit after, well, I was for a while after my first marriage, but man, the wife I have now, man, there's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just different, it's just different. And we do shit for each other and, oh, how, what's up, my sister? Oh, how, and
Hey, what's up, ma'am?
it just, I don't know. I 99% of the time, I just prefer to do my own shit, my own, because I do it my own way. I'm just that way. You know what I mean? So I do my own cooking, my own laundry, all that shit. I even go out. I see, and what you said a while ago, Rescue, is exactly on the point. If you really love someone, then why would you want to treat someone that way? You know what I mean? Why would you want to be that way? Because like on cold mornings, like really, really cold or, whatever, like I'll go out and start my wife's vehicle up and let it warm up, so when she has to go to work, you know what I'm saying? She gets in a warm car. I just do shit like that. I don't know, cause I love her, I care for her and
well, that's why y'all are together. That's why people decide to be together. It's because you enjoy the company. Well, if that's what, I guess it's weird because it's almost like some people didn't search for that because then they didn't end up with that because maybe they thought they were looking for it, but they didn't end up with it. But I mean, this is my second marriage, and it's not perfect by any means. But in the first one, I don't know. My first wife, here's a kicker. My first wife and this one are actually best friends. My kids grew up knowing my first wife. That divorce. But see, I grew up with a different frame, I guess, than some people. And like the divorce my parents had, it was friendly. They didn't fight. They weren't ugly. It was just like, okay, we don't see eye to eye anymore. So I'm going to do me and you're going to do you and we're going to raise our kids. And there we go. And so they were friends. So I didn't know that bad part. And then I don't know. My dad just always told me, he said, people that talk bad about their ex says a lot about them. And I'm not saying this to nobody. So my God, YouTube has a bad way of taking my thoughts that I just reflect out of 60 years of living. And all of a sudden it becomes some personal attack on somebody I don't even know. But my dad just always used to say a man should never talk shit about his ex because at one point he loved that woman and he chose her. So if anything, he needs to find the flaw in what went wrong. Right. But because he was just around coworkers that would always talk shit about their ex. Well, my mom, he was friends with her. I was a phone call away. So it was just for them, it was just a different world. And I guess I just heard that enough. And then whenever my mom had her bad period and I ended up kind of taking care of her, that took things in a different shed of light. And I don't know. If you love somebody, just like your friend, if you're really friends with somebody and you care about somebody and they're screwing up, you should actually say something, not say something. Not saying something is doing more harm. If it's somebody you care about, then you go, hey, man, I just want to let you know, just this perspective, that looks like that could be a mistake. Right. And, it's just, I don't know. People need to get back to being what we say. We use that phrase, real knows real, or that's 100%, or that's real. And people really ought to look at the actual true meaning of that. And, what is really real? Because I don't know. You should just, that's where, to me, the spread the love part, it's not to turn the other cheek. I'm going to tell you right now, you put hands on me, son. It's just, I don't know, just bring a lunch because we fixing to be here for a minute. Right. But, I don't initially try to get there, and I actually try to stay out of that. And I will try to, because it's, I don't know, man, I've been seeing the negative. And then when it comes to a marriage or relationship, I watch my youngins do this, my kids, and I'm just like, I have no idea why, why are y'all fighting so much? Because like my daughter, I go, wow, why are y'all doing that? Well, she's actually, I think maybe they're trying to work it out. I don't know how well that'll work. You got it, Monique. But it just, I don't know.
Well, that's the whole thing, bro. I just, like I said, I'll
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
I don't know what just happened there.
Did you hear that?
Was that your power?
That was a transformer blew. And all of our power went out and it went boom, man. It popped all echoed
well,
off.
I heard what sounded like a boom, and then it was kind of weird because it wasn't like you went out like normally when people go out. It was like part of your screen. It's like the refrigerator part of your screen literally went black.
My wife come out. What was that?
What?
That was a transformer. It sounded like it was right down there on the other. Yeah. What is it? It sounded like it come from this way, like down there on the corner. That was weird.
It must be at a type of intersection because if yours blinked, then what happened is that blew and it flipped the other one and your power got redirected.
So I don't know. Yeah, my shop. What's weird is my shop building is actually on a different leg than my house is. So the house went out too.
Yeah, but you're off of the same feed line, and so right down from no, you're off different transformers.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, they had to come from because. All right,
so
we got
you on different main lines backwards, like
yes.
yours. Your house come from this run here, and your shop's coming from this angle on this side.
Yes, so so the power comes in from the front here to our house. Well, there wasn't any way for them. It was like that's the furthest stretch. They have length limits, on them, and so they had to come from this other complete different leg, this whole complete different system. Yeah, I mean, there's been times when the power goes out in the house, but I've got power in the shop, and I just run some extension cords in there, and we plug it up, or vice versa, But yeah, that's it was anyway.
No, a lot of
I
it,
guess
Lady
it was
Smith,
just
it's the power to carry. It's like everything else. It's like your water hose. You turn your water on, you keep adding water hoses, and at one point you're going to just end up with a trickle because of just the it's going to lose its power. Well, that's what happens with everything. Electricity, your communication
right.
signals.
And I was
Cable.
actually, if my shop building would have been sitting 10 feet more this way, back this way, it would have been too far for them to stretch a deal. It would have been too much. It was 200 feet. 200 feet is what they told me, and my shop is like 190 feet.
Or they would have had to put another transformer.
Well, they just basically told me because it's the end of the line over here as well.
Okay, so maybe it's part of their grid. Because see, there were some instances where we had that, but then sometimes we would have to redesign the intersection part so that you can redistribute power. And what you do is instead of having a 220 leg going for your typical residential, you'll kick it up to a 480 leg to then carry it down to there and then step it down to 220 for a house.
Right.
So
Yeah,
we've had to do that in these rural areas when you got to cut some of this really deep easement shit.
Yeah, I don't know for sure,
Yeah.
how it all
At
works.
least you got power.
Yeah, but I guess it was enough of a shock to the system that it shut the power off on both legs, man. That was crazy.
You got battery backup stuff on any of your stuff?
Mm-mm. No, I don't have anything. You ought to
really look into that. Damn, I wish I could show you mine. I don't think the camera would reach, but there are battery backup stations that have a surge protector in the back. But what it'll do is it will give you good, clean power. It helps your electronics last a whole lot longer because you won't end up with a fluctuation of voltage.
We have all that stuff.
Okay.
I was just teasing at you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because those
that's why it didn't. That's why it didn't really shut off. It flickered for a minute, but my computer stayed on before my lights come back on in my shop. We have some stuff, here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because that always helps. Keeps the power clean.
Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here, y'all. I got to go and get these properties done and try to be off the rest of the week and everything. So everybody, all I can tell you is on the day, don't let it on you. Let the small shit go in your life. Small shit is small shit. Don't let it bother you. Shit. And all I can say is peace out, everybody. Rescue, thank you for letting me up on the panel.
Right on, brother. Appreciate you visiting.
Oh, absolutely, man. So y'all have a great day, man. I'm gonna go and make some money, and that way I can be off the rest of the week. And I'm gonna party down like a motherfucker tonight, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, it's Independence Day.
That's right.
Got to exercise some of that freedom.
Be independent.
Later, brother.
See y'all.
Make it a great day. Wow, says, not going to lie, I love my check, a.k.a. the old man, but I would love him just as much if he was penniless. There you go. There you go. Backwoods Rabbits is saying to keep all your fingers intact. Keep the weed eater away from your toes. Well, shit, 3.5 hours. Hey, man, you know what? Y'all make it a good day. Once again, I'm going to just end with this. It's time that we slow our roll, think things through, start getting get the perspective back in order. I appreciate y'all all hanging out with me. I hope you have the most awesome Independence Day there is. We are in the best country on this planet. We just have to now wake up and take it back before we lose it all. But that's it. I appreciate y'all. And let me see. I don't know. I need something different. I don't know what to do. Yeah, and I'm just going to play. This is my Sunshine song. So, hey, man. Y'all make it a great day. It's up to you. Just remember that. You're the one in the driver's seat. You're making decisions on how you want to see it, how you want to take it in. So slow the roll. Process that. Make it a good day. It's all up to you. Sometimes shit's going to roll up on you and you start to sweat. You just need to kind of take a deep breath, step back, readdress the problem. And as they like to say, adjust your hula loop. So with that, peace out, everybody. You enjoy your day. Enjoy your freedom while you still got it.
Friendly faces, I've got so much time to kill. Just imagine people laughing. I know someday we will. And even if it's far away, get me through another day. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, when everything would be alright. Cover me in sunshine. From a distance, all these mountains are just some tiny hills. Wildflowers, they keep living while they keep standing still. Well, I've been missing yesterday, before this is a better place. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, when everything would be alright. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, when everything would be alright.
Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright.
Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, when everything would be alright. Cover me in sunshine.
Make your day a great day. Appreciate y'all. Much love.